City lights coming into view. I'll put my arms all the way around you, and forever peace will surround you. Forever. Cause the arms of the sun have found you, have found you, have found you, cause the arms of the sun have found you, have found sending you all of my Sahara love, and I will be sending you all of my Sahara love, and I will be sending you all of my Sahara love, and I will be sending you all of my Sahara love.
I like Steel Series headphones.
I could help you
Steel
after raid.
Series.
Can you just disable the other mic? That was useful to the only level.
Takes a lot longer on Mythic.
Came in with more health than the rest. Late to the party.
these ever elusive barkweave wrist wraps.
Should have bought them while they were cheap.
I know, dude. This was back when, dude, don't buy them. You could just get a BOE.
Like, yeah, and
Here we
then
are.
yeah, here we are. Yeah, that Pikachu that's like the man bear costume right there.
Okay, let's ready check, make sure everyone's here and attentive. We got some things to talk about before we start.
Oh, no, that's what it is. It's Exorcist Raid Tools that pops up with that shit.
Okay, so first things first, we've basically completely reformatted the encounter. Okay, nothing really changed strategy-wise, but it's going to be very important that you understand what's happening here with the colors and stuff. We've changed the ones we're using. I need everybody who has like assist or something like that to turn off the DBM marking. Okay, I will show you how to do that real quick in case you're not sure. Okay, I can just take assist. If you guys would rather me just take assist.
I don't need it for this, so I don't think so. Make it easier.
Anyway, weak cores in raid strategy. Just grab that quick. And, cool. Effectives are all good. Yeah, just because it's going to use different marks than what we're going to be using here. So I found a set of weak cores, guys, that is going to make this so much fucking easier. It's insane, okay? What it's going to do is, so we have the old weak core that we used last week. Hopefully everybody still has that. That one, it doesn't even really matter now if you don't have that at this point. But the second one is absolutely vital, okay? What it's going to do is it's going to show everybody in your group how many stacks they have. If somebody's soaking, it's pink. If they're not soaking, it's a different color. And the person with it is marked in the group as well. And it shows how much health they have and how much health they need to survive the key mechanics, okay? It's fucking insane. And not only that, on top of that, the marking itself is going to prefer people in the group. So for example, with the DBM mark, just say Slushington, he's in orange, he got the mark, and say Vomit got the mark, he's in green. It would just be like random. It'd be like, okay, Vomit, you're going to orange, Slushington, you're going to green. That's fucking stupid, right? So obviously this makes it so much easier. If you watch videos of people using this, the groups literally never move. It's 5 people standing still for the whole fight, basically. This is absolutely going to increase your DPS tenfold. So I just need to get the colors down properly. But unfortunately now that they're set as they are, so let me share this note real quick too. You will need Exorcist Raid Tools for this to work, okay? For some reason you still don't have that, I would get it now while we wait. But we're going to be doing this a lot in the future, this note stuff. I didn't realize people were making weak ores based on notes. This is kind of wild, so it's a giant note I'll be reading off. I also have every CD timed, okay, mostly thanks to the work we did last week on this. But I'm just going to fucking read these out, okay? So cool thing about this is it's got like timestamps on this note, and it will show, like, it will count down to when you're supposed to use the CD, okay? I'm not 100% sure about these timestamps because they're different than the one that Velocity had made from that really popular WeCore thing, or that spreadsheet thing. But I believe that this is probably leading up to the mechanic instead of when the mechanic happens, which is, I believe, what that spreadsheet was doing. So anyway, that's just something to keep in mind. But yeah, let's get these colors set up and we'll get started. I don't actually remember the orientation, but I'm trying to keep it the same. I think it would be like this. And another thing that I found out that we were doing relatively poorly, or just not optimally more so, was that we were running way too far with this consume mechanic. There's no reason to run out that far. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to basically just run here. Okay, so instead of all the way to the back of the room, we're just going to run right out of the mechanic. And this makes it so the people with the mechanic can get a lot farther, and the people who don't have the mechanic can huddle in the middle, okay? So pay attention, we have CDs, that's the real part. As long as the priest use Spirit Shell, the rest is kind of going to fall into place in the main phases. But the CDs in that phase are absolutely vital, okay? So the first consume. Vic's gonna bubble. Rusty's gonna use both of his CDs, and we need Jehufa to use his Stampeding Roar on the way out. Okay, we're gonna need those to be hit every single time. If we don't hit one or whiff on one, we're gonna be really fucked. The second consume, me and Velocity are gonna put our barriers down, and Sarah's gonna use her Roar, and then we're basically just gonna alternate. It's gonna be basically the same thing, alternating twice. Okay. There's only gonna be 4 consumes. If we get past the 4th consume, we're in what's effectively a burn. Okay, I didn't really bother with the note at that point because it's literally just kill the boss at that point. If we don't kill the boss, we're gonna wipe. So the CDs are listed up until that point, and then at that point we have about a minute to kill the boss. It's, I believe, 7 something enrage, and the enrage is a giant smash. He hits everybody. So if you have an immunity or some way to survive that, you can survive it, and we will have chance to kill him after the enrage. But I've seen a lot of videos today, guys, where it's like people kill this boss with 1 person alive. Okay, sadly we're gonna have some DPS troubles here. Okay, I gotta already tell. So let's try our best tonight. We gotta maximize the mechanics first.
Maximize it.
This fight with no deaths, we have a very good chance of killing it. Okay, it's like Pyro somebody put a cauldron down, so go ahead and get flasks out of that, and we'll get started.
For the gear keynote, I have it like enabled and locked in Hungering Destroyer selected, but the note that is showing is the one from Dresstigeth that I've deleted. Like I don't even have this note anymore, but it's showing up.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Just look through the notes and.
Yeah, I don't know. I only have the one Hungering Destroyer note.
Well, I don't think it needs to be on your screen. You just have to have it. So if you don't have it, just get the text from the paste bin that I put in there, and that'll be fine. The big part that we need is the top part, the groups. Okay, that's how it recognizes who's where. So if that isn't there, your weak aura will not work. I'm pretty sure. I don't know exactly if every single player has to have it for it to work, or if it's just one person, but I assume every single person.
I think I have everything.
Will that weak aura be, how long will it go? This all unblock anything?
Yeah, I mean, probably 5 people is the maximum it could ever go, right? Because or 6, I guess, 6 people total. So there could be 5 people in your group, and then 1 person from your other group with it. Now, I don't think that's possible. I think 5 would be the most, because 1 person in your group is, I guess 6 is, yeah, just in case, but either way. Sure.
Alright.
Is it working? You guys have it now? It's going to be very detailed.
Put the note to your thing, and then you'll see a whole lot
I'm
of.
not sure how it works, but I have Exorcist Rituals, and I remember using that in the past, but nothing happened when you said you shared it.
You have to open ERT, and then on the very top where it says note on the menu, there's a button on the side that says enable, like on the very end where the close button for the window is.
Oh, okay, I see. I got it. It didn't used to have that. It used to just be on by default.
Now there's a distinct possibility that I spelled somebody's name wrong too. I tried really hard not to, but this is something that's supposed to be set up in the raid, and I knew we wouldn't have time for that. So
You get
hopefully,
the all codes on Pyro's name?
I copied it all from the log, so I don't think there should be an issue. But just on the off chance there is, we'll know why. And if for some reason the marks are wrong, it's because somebody still has it enabled that shouldn't.
I got
it could
it,
be
I got
me. So we'll find out. But
I
that'll be
had,
something.
if it's not working for you, make sure you have show only personal note unselected.
Yeah, so the boss is gonna face blue and red, and back is the melee groups, okay? And me and Jix are at our respective. Jix is blue, I'm red. That's gonna be where we soak when we have to. Alright, let's get some looks to reach coming.
Alright,
wait.
new strategy, so it goes.
Yeah, so don't run as far. Like, that portal is now way too far. But it doesn't matter. You no longer need a portal. We're
Portal could be
basically
for the
been.
people who have the phones.
Yeah.
That's still way too far. We don't. That's still way too far. We don't want anybody back there far. So we want to put the link basically right on Skull so people could run into it and the people behind it can kind of be at the back end of it. But it's fine. It's not a big deal. Here, just let me get the Vantis runes out so if somebody can help me with that. You're just gonna use Healing Tide on the way out and then Link on the position, and that's it. Every time that happens, every 2 rotations of it. Yeah, OMC has the rest. Keep opening trade, guys. Let's get going here. It's already
I have a
after.
question. Do you know if you can macro Path of Frost to a mouse?
I have no idea. I got 2 more, guys.
Oh yeah.
So there's a couple gaps in this too, by the way, guys. I'm just reading it again now. The first expunge and the final 2 sets, we don't actually have anything planned, but we're hoping that the healing of Spirit Shell, like the way Spirit Shell works, will kind of carry us through into expunge. But either way, at that point, you want to make sure that you're using a defensive or a health stone. Those would be the 2 places for it. But anyway, we got them all out. Looks like everybody's got one on.
Let's go.
I could drop it. I don't have a ton, unfortunately. I only have 32 food, so it's probably going to be more pulls than we have tonight.
We should personal until we're getting close to it.
Yep, I agree. Alright, here we go, guys. You want to go up to your spots now as we do the countdown. Be ready to pull this boss's huge DPS race. There's the people. Okay, lines are out. And here comes that first Desolate, so it's me and Vic are using our shit. There's the Desolate. And then the Expunge will come. Naya will use her big healer. Not for a while. There it is. And if you have a defensive and you could soak an orb, consider doing it. More lines.
2, 1.
And new set. And here comes the second Desolate. And its timers are spot on. And then next, Expunge, for you'll plant and use Strength.
Someone help square, please.
Trank.
3, 2, 1.
Nobody has to res him. More lines. And we're going for consume now. Get the skull, drop link. And spread out. And back to your spots. Good. I guess we've done that so far. Here comes the lines, and then it's the next Desolate. Here it comes.
3, 2, 1.
And then right after is Expunge. When this happens, Drek, I'm gonna have you rally. I'll tell you when. Rally now, please, Drek. And next is another Desolate Velocity Spirit Shell coming up. And again, if anybody has immunities to soak some of these, please do that.
1.
New set of people out as well. Here's the Desolate. And then the next CD is another CD from Naya. Whatever that angel shit is. No idea what that is. There it is. And then it's another consume in about 10-15 seconds, guys. So the lines first, and then we're moving. As soon as lines are over, those 4 people head out. Head to Skull before. And now it's my AMZ. Try to be in these CDs. 3, 2, spread now, spread now, spread now, spread now, and get back in. And try not to be refreshing your stacks. A lot of people in my group have 20 stacks and shit. You're supposed to be dropping your stacks there. Get on the color, please.
My color's pretty far.
Okay, I gotta move the boss, I guess, but you should have plenty of hitbox. Another desolate. And more people have been chosen. And this was nothing. This is the defensive one. Let's swipe it up.
Yeah, I need to reposition this week, Aura.
Yep. That was something you should have done before the raid, as I recommended. But good, that's pretty good. That's our best ball right there, so. You guys feeling it like it's easier to not have to move constantly with this mechanic, right? I think it makes it a lot different.
So, after, like if I get the circle thing and it tells me make sure it's your X,
They're monitoring that those stat counts. That's
What was the question, Omsi?
So after
I can res.
after I get the circle thing and it says move to X or whatever on the triangle, do I go back to my original position?
Yep. Always return.
Okay.
What the hell's the name of this? Man, I did download these fucking weak cores and I can never figure out what the name of them are.
These are called miasma simply.
I'd say, yep.
We just need to do more better and make sure people are getting topped off with the miasma as we're walking out.
So I have a question.
Yep.
When you were telling me to do my on Expunge 2, you're telling me to do my Trank. I had to move to get that orb out. Should I just sit still and do it? Is that what you were saying to do? I was
Yep.
confused. Okay.
Just find a spot that's safe if you want to move ahead of time or you want to just stay, whatever's easier for you. Plant and heal.
I would
Okay.
say your best bet. Where are you, Jahuza?
I'm at
Red.
Nipple.
If you plant in your circle, you'll get knocked out of it.
Yeah. That's why I also worry about too when it drops. I'll get knocked out of it in the drop.
It'll be
Okay,
after
then
the
yeah,
trend
just
push.
trank beforehand then.
Okay.
Right.
If you just
So
track as everybody's running, it won't knock you out until
Okay.
after the trend.
if
Okay.
if you're at circle, you see that little like bookcase with the things on it.
Mhm.
I would just like back up right there. I would start tranking. Then you'll get knocked out of your trank, but you'll probably get like 4 stacks off before
Okay.
you're actually broken out of it. So that's basically a full duration trank.
All right. I was just curious because the timing was a little strange about it. That's all it was.
There it is.
And for the soak group thing, I literally just put it to the left of my character model, so it's like right there next to my body, and I can see it real easy. It's real
Yeah,
nice.
I just turned the old one off. You don't even need that one anymore. It's pointless.
Yeah, I
No
deleted
reason
it.
to see other people's.
So, yeah, we're just at the weak auras. The new one, it just tells us when to, like, where they're at, so that we know when to help out soaking or when we don't need to soak.
It shows your whole group, so everybody.
And stat counts.
Wait, do we need to summon Vic? Oh, yeah, can it... oh yeah, let's
I'll bring
summon.
it back, but it's
I didn't realize my bad.
Bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, it just shows you like who's soaking, what's happening with that
Bing,
group.
bing,
Okay,
bing,
so like for example, there's a couple of scenarios that could unfold. You're in a group, and the 4 other people around you are really, really high stacks. Okay, so now you know you need to step up and let the stacks get even. So you could call that out. You could communicate about this. Here's another scenario that might happen. Somebody's made a dire mistake, and they have a very high amount of stacks, but everybody else is even. So if you identify that, you can be like, hey, don't soak again. Don't just, we'll get it, you know, something like that. Or like another scenario, you could see if somebody is standing in it completely AFK. You could mention this as well. Like these, basically we've just given like raid leader level shit to 4 groups. Okay, so you guys need to be aware of what's happening in your group and communicate. If you do this right, everybody will know exactly what to do at all times. This is like the strategy I described last week. The one that we're not doing is now married to this one. It's like the best of both worlds. This is such a good weak ore. It's unbelievable. Probably one of the best weak ores for an encounter I've ever seen. So make sure you're using it well. Feel free to. I can't remember exactly. Let me open the page, but it's like pink is soaking, I think. I don't. I'd have to go back to the page. I don't remember. It should be pretty obvious. I'm pretty sure pink means they're soaking. There's a little bar on the person with it. Okay, that bar tells you how much health they have, or how much health they need to survive incoming mechanic. All right, so that's like really, really useful, because if you can see the person's gonna die to the mechanic, then you obviously go all hands on deck to soak, right? Okay, Pyro.
Pretty sure you can also see the duration of
Boom,
people's
boom, boom,
stacks,
boom,
too.
boom.
Yeah, you can see everything about the stacks as well.
Brum, 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 brum.
Okay, that's a great first pull, really. Just gotta make sure
It's
you
a
guys are
night
dropping your
of
stack. I'm seeing
dying.
People in my group specifically, we had like 20 stacks coming back into
Keep
the thing.
it back.
That's, you want to be dropping your stacks there so we can get kind of a full reset every 2 minutes. Chicks now? Alright, here we go, guys. Let's get some pulls. Please do not aggro the boss. To the color. And the lines. A bunch of people already have like... Oh, I see. The stack's on the inside. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so here's the first mechanic. Already passed. And is the expunge. That should be nice thing. Good. And more lines.
2, 1.
And next expunge is coming in like less than 10 seconds. Comes expunge after this, Jufa, so be ready with the Trank. Now.
3, 2.
And make sure Vic and the people who have these mechanics are getting the help they need on the way back in. Actually, that one ends before it happens, so that's good. New people, guys. A lot of people on my group have nobody stacked at all. So.
Need help at orange?
And we should have been running. Link. I'm gonna have this link down before we get here, dude. It's pretty wasted. Let's get back to boss. We want to make sure the boss does not move. Lines.
I'm at 100, get
So
out.
next is the expunge. 10 seconds. I'll call for the
3, 2.
drug CD, whatever it's called. Rally cry. Okay, go ahead and use rally. And make sure you're helping the people with those 4 mechanics on the way back in. More lines.
3, 2, 1.
Gotta not hit each other, guys. That's a ridiculous mistake.
I didn't get hit, because no one soaked me at blue.
No one's left on
Call it
track.
out. Call it out, guys. Talk. That's why we have all this shit.
Orange.
Bunch here.
3, 2, 1.
Soak those 4 people. Good. They're swapped. Good. And next set is lines, and then we run again. So now lines. As soon as lines are picked, run. If you don't have a line, go. Those 4 go quickly, 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 quickly. Everyone else in the barriers. And 3, 2, spread. And that's right back to where the boss is. We don't want him to move a second.
What do you have circle right on top of everybody else, not circle?
That's it. Whip.
Keeping the circles in the back so that the other people reset their stacks, and you ran
Yep.
through the entire ring.
The 4 people with it, you need to get going here, guys. This is shit that you should be learning outside of raid, right? And having to
We're just going to be basically we're
Those
working
4
on
people
one
will
monster
run the
tonight.
second
It's this
that
big
line
boy,
is chosen,
and we're
you
looking
run
to try and
to
get him
behind
down.
the
That's
skull,
the main
wherever
goal
the
for tonight,
mark is. Yes, so
which is a big goal because if we
you
get
have to
3
get
bosses,
there
you get like a
before
special
everyone
thing.
else, okay?
But I don't know
And
if
then you're
we'll get a
behind the
second
group
boss
and
tonight. It's just
everybody
this
else is
one big
huddled in
boss,
front.
this big blue
And then
one.
3 seconds before the cast ends, we will spread out, okay? I'm gonna move this back a bit since we're not getting the boss moved. It's fine, it doesn't matter, but that's not a good stack point if that's the case.
Are we gonna start getting protection too, or what?
Yep, should have it. Let's make sure we're using it, guys. Let's run back this time. Let's get serious about this progression, guys, alright? We're trying to kill this boss tonight.
Don't run far, there's a mirror.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, cool.
it's okay, honey.
Bear on the way as well.
In a little bit, I'll do it at the break. So at 7 is my break, so I'll do it.
Looks
And
like
move.
everything's working though, right? Like UI-wise, it's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
problematic. Cool. That's good at least.
Just need people to interpret the data and not be overwhelmed by like
Yeah.
instant and blow.
Start doing that now. Like, stop panicking. If you're dying to something, you talk. Okay, that's why we have all this info. You all now have tools that would be the equivalent of something that a raid leader would have to do. Okay, you can all now contribute in more fashion than you'd be like. This is insane how good this tool is. So, if you are, one of the 5 people on that list, and you either need help or something has to happen around your group, you talk about it. Okay, again, you watch these videos with these people killing this boss like this. It's literally just people talking for the whole fight because every point of difficulty in the encounter is now mapped out to the fucking nth degree. There should never be a mistake.
Oh, I have a question. Should the tanks ever be in the miasma or no?
They're in groups.
Yep, me and Jix are in. He's in blue. I'm in red.
I think since
Another.
we-
Go ahead.
I think since we have an issue of people not seeing when consumption is coming and they're seeing it when DBM tells them, and that's kind of a little too late, maybe it'll be more beneficial to call, say, consumption in 5 versus who this person's cooldown is coming up.
Yep, I'm
Maybe
gonna try
that'll
my best
help.
to call everything.
If you're
Learning as
struggling,
well.
you can, like in Bigwigs for instance, you can set a countdown so it'll count it down, as well as change the color of the bar on the timer, if that's like a particular mechanic you're struggling with.
I'll do better to call it. It'll help a lot. But yeah, obviously it's 100 energy, so this is just, you shouldn't even need a weak orb or anything.
I forgot to
Really,
repair
it's
when I was back there. I'm gonna release on this one. Be like, oops, I had to repair.
How do you, what is it, drop your stacks?
By not
Don't.
taking damage from the ability.
Okay.
So
It only lasts like 10, or I think it's like 20 seconds, so. Okay,
Boom,
let's get some more
boom,
looks.
boom, 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 boom.
Okay, here comes that first CD. Lines as well. Here comes first expunge. Naya's CD. Make sure the people with that, like velocity, are getting healed on the way back in. You're following him in, so he's getting healing on the way back in. First expunge. This is always what you do. Here's lines.
Need healing in orange.
There's the Desolate, that's gone. Now this next one is Trank. Coming up in about 5 seconds. There it is.
Escort condom mark.
Just make sure you're escorting the people. And this next line is the final mechanic of this main phase. There's the lines. Go. The 4 people go if you don't have the lines. Everyone else follow. Go, 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 go. We're gonna stack on Skull. Get the link, get the link, get the link, get the link. It's way too far back. And spread, 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 and get back to boss. No.
It's for everybody.
For everybody. Lines.
They wanted to share how they could just stand on me.
Someone's gotta help.
Soak orange, soak
Where
orange.
I can't.
Someone's gotta
Call
help.
out, look at the weak point. Call the person who needs to soak. Here comes Drugs TV.
Naya soak.
Good.
Naya soak slush.
And make sure you're helping them on the way back in, guys. Lines.
Cop move left. Cop move left.
Someone right on top of me.
And another Desolate's in about right now. And then another expunge. This is not a second CD. Make sure you're keeping everybody topped up here, guys. Top those people up before the Desolate.
They're escorted. Make sure to escort her.
Gotta keep those people up. And next set of lines is coming. Lines and then move. Lines and then move. Go. If you don't have the line, you should be running already, guys.
Start going Metro.
Okay. Get the skull. We got barrier. Those people in the back, everyone else in front. Do not get overlapped. And 3, 2, spread, 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 spread. Good. And get back to boss. Lines.
Need help at blue. I got cloak for now.
Still orange. Still orange.
Call the names, guys. Look at the weak core. Tells you who can and can't soak. Desolate. Next one we don't have anything for, so make sure we topping these people off before we go. And popping them off on the way back in too. You have to run with those people, guys. You can't continue to let those people be alone. The people with that mechanic have to stay with others. Lines.
Good.
Desolate into another expunge. This is again Trank.
Velocity, you're good to get in. You only have 4 stacks. That's why we're used to it.
Expunge.
3, 2, 1.
And then
Pop,
next
go to
set
red.
is the
Pop,
lines.
where are you?
As
Start
soon
going
as the
Metro.
lines are out, move. Those 4 who don't have lines move.
You want to be over there before he enters, or he won't move. Oh, not that way.
I thought you were doing this.
Back more. Back more.
No, the tank has it.
Okay. But,
It's good.
I mean, I have to drop my MZ.
43.
So be able to move it.
Cyber up.
Okay, that's a good idea. What you mark? What is what? What is not working?
I gotta repair somehow.
They're not gaining any health. They're just gonna balance the health out.
They're actively losing health. So you don't
Do not want to stack. please, guys. If you don't understand the encounter, just let me handle this part, okay? I will handle all the strategy here.
The only reason Spirit needs to protect those 4 people are to steal health from people that aren't afflicted by that.
Yep.
Like you want to primarily drop it on the people who don't have it, and then the people who do have it need to just barely tap into the top edge of it every once in a while to.
Yes,
get
you
enough
you
health.
just
It
kind
only
of
ever really
bounce in and out of it.
Like as soon as
Yep.
it hits them once, they're good. It's just like in case one person at 10%, and the other person, everybody else is at 100. Just even.
Yeah, so I put 2 markers now, basically about 3 or 4 yards apart. So we'll go to skull, everyone else go to purple, and that's that.
Drop
This
Spirit
is
Link on skull. The people
Yep.
that have the circle, like people should be, conscious of people with the circles tipping in and out, so they shouldn't be hit. They can dip in, but they should be actively resisting against it so that they don't get drugged in.
Yeah, like when you have more stacks, it doesn't heal the person more. They get healed for the same amount. You just take more damage.
cool. That's good. Yeah, this is good. Like, we're doing pretty well. We have a lot of deaths, so obviously we can't kill it with this many deaths, but we got to do the fight with no deaths first. But yeah, obviously we're doing pretty good here. So
Do people not
this,
have their own food? I don't get it.
everybody's eating. Yeah. So we have something going. I only have first, but there's plenty in the guild bank. There's like thousands of secondary stat food in the guild bank. I could drop it. I dropped it. So one thing that we're doing very poorly, and I know it's difficult, but the 4 people, again, you really need to have your weak auras and UI and shit set up. You need to know who those people are, okay? And you see them, like I'm seeing it on the weak aura. This person is not high enough to survive. They're surviving because the weak aura is slightly, like I guess it probably doesn't calculate like versatility or something like that. But like they're surviving with like 10% health, and then they're just not gaining any health, like on the way back in, okay? So how this is supposed to work is the 5 people radiate to the walls, okay? The people who are the healthiest should be going the furthest, like hunters and shit. I'm watching people literally go, not in this group, but in previous runs like that I've watched. People literally go to the wall before the mechanic even starts, okay? This is something that you should be considering. If you are very healthy and you're not, if you're in a good position to do this, you should be doing that. Go there before the run even needs to happen, and then the people who are in danger can take a shorter route, okay? And then after the mechanic is over, you get back on top of that fucking person. You run on top of them and heal them. You can't keep watching the person with 10% health just die. You have to do that mechanic on the way back in. That's gonna happen the first time we do expunge in every set, okay? The set comes out right before the mechanic. The second time it comes out before the desolate. So the expunge is actually the end of that soak. So all we have to do is keep those people alive with the actual hit from the expunge, and then they're good. But the first set, those people need to be babysat on the way back in too, okay? And that's the people you want to be putting defenses on. Don't put defenses on anybody else. Those 4 people with that mechanic, if you see somebody low, give them a pain sup or iron bark or anything like that. You can't heal them directly other than standing in the circle, which you cannot do because you have to spread. So you put a defensive on them, okay?
A few little things I want to mention is like people who have to go to a different marker than the one that you're at with a miasma, like try to do so as soon as you can, because people are like, somebody had one to go to X, they didn't get to X till late, so they were already low. It went straight into a consume. We got a lot of slow stacks from trying to top them off as quickly as we could, so we all just piled in. It just kind of like snowballs. So like just get to the marker as soon as you can. And if you're in a group where you can see that someone in your group has a lot of stacks and you have Tiger's Lust or Freedom, like do them a favor and give it to them so that they're not slow as hell during the consume.
It's a good call. Yep. Okay.
I don't like this fight, the healing this fight.
Reset their stacks and stuff.
Rick, do you not have a health thing?
A health thing?
Yeah, you need to get these for progression.
What is a health thing?
Armor kits.
The armor kit?
Here we go. And we please stop aggroing fucking boss guys. It needs to be in the right spot.
God, I rolled. Don't know how it aggroed.
You right click them off.
Okay, lines. It's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, first Desolate coming up.
3, 2, 1.
And then this next Expunge is the dangerous one.
Need
We
help
have our
orange.
strongest TD allocated towards it, so.
Oh,
Help
blue,
sign on the way
please.
back in. Help sign, help sign, help sign, help sign. Good.
Come closer, Ash.
Lines again, lines again.
2, 1.
Gotta stop hitting each other, guys.
Gotta get closer with blue. You're really causing me to get a lot of position open for you.
Another Expunge. This is Trank.
3, 2, 1.
Help Salandria. Yeah, well, that one's over. I'm dead. Cool. Pipe it up. Yep, because it's not the same markers. Let's turn that off. Yeah, I get it.
Ba-ba-ba.
Yeah, it's a little sloppy, the whole mark situation, but I think people are vastly underestimating the size of this boss's hitbox. The marks are probably actually a little too close, if anything, but I don't want to change them now after we've done a few pulls. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like his hitbox is out as far as like 5 yards out from like his feet are.
Kitty.
Yeah, we check. So like if we put him right in the dead center, it will hit all four. The hitbox will hit all four targets. That's what we're looking to do. So obviously moving him dead like 5 yards forward is what we're looking to do on the pole. If you move him left on the pole, it's never gonna, I won't be able to correct it, so just obviously don't do
He's a
that.
blue boy,
Good.
yeah.
What?
He's a big blue boy.
It's been calling it, so
He's
doesn't
like
matter.
Kitty the blue boy.
You good, Vic? Here we go. There's the lines. Here's the Desolate.
3, 2, 1.
Here's the first ability. And make sure those people are being popped off. Good. Lines again, lines again, lines again.
2, 1.
Hop, I gotta get on. Never mind.
Another Desolate, there it is.
Need help with damage. I'm the only one here.
And big set here, but this one is going to expire, so as long as Tannis survives, he's good.
Good job, Tanner.
In lines, everybody move, everybody move, everybody move, everybody move.
Move up.
Guys, you should be there already, please. Get in the back, on purple. 3, 2, back to boss, back to boss, back to boss. Good. Fine positioning, perfect. Alright, try it again. Lines.
Slush, take a.
I'm in.
Here comes the Desolate. And then right after this is Expunge, so start getting everyone ready to go. Make sure these next 4 people are topped off before they leave and babysat on the way in. Truth is getting the healing he needs, and it's ending in 5 seconds. Another line set, another lines.
Top.
Gotta stop hitting each other with these lines, guys. That's fucking normal mode shit. Desolate.
I got it. I got nibble.
Okay, another expunge. These people, all they need to do is survive. Don't let Vomit die.
2, 1.
I'm good, cop.
And this next set of lines, as soon as it's out, move. Move, guys, move, guys, move, guys, move, guys, move, guys. And my AMZ this time. To spread, back to boss, back to boss, back to boss. Lines.
I got it. I got nipple. Copy. You guys sit still, buddy.
Desolate here. This is this thing. So now this next one we don't actually have anything for, so. Those 4 people, make sure they're top.
Cop, get on top of Slush. Get on top of Slush.
Oh, stupid club. Okay.
Lines again, lines again. New people.
Just gotta hit hard.
Literally just me and KMS. Lines again, and now we move. Go, go, go,
Fucking
go,
right
go,
on
go,
top
go,
of my
go,
head.
go, quickly.
Someone dropped it right on my fucking head.
Dip into link if you need help. Those people in the back. There's plenty of room. 3, 2, 1. Back to boss. Lines, guys. More desolates. Now here's the bad expunge. Again, we don't have anything planned for it. So make sure those people are topped off before they go out.
Nobody on orange jumped in.
And lines.
3, 2, 1.
Orange is good. You can go back around.
Another desolate.
Any honey soakers in chat?
And now we just need to keep these people alive. They will disappear after it's over.
Freaking 1 minute.
The next set of lines, as soon as it's out now, move. Everybody else who doesn't have lines, move. Go, please. Here's my AMZ. Stop being on top of each other, guys. You guys are just standing on top of each other, killing each other. And back in, back in, back in, back in. And here's the burn. This would be the final set of mechanics that we'd be dealing with. I have a beam. This is very bad.
Metro, stand on me.
Sorry,
I'm just trying to swipe it quicker.
We'll get somewhere.
Desolate.
It's 30%.
CD?
That was me, actually.
Velocity, come. Metro, I'm soaking off you. I'm soaking off you. No, come back. I'm soaking off you.
I'm tranking on the ground right now.
Oh, good job, good job.
Metro, soak the Earth Ellie. Oh, sorry, soak the Earth Ellie.
We got it. Enraged, guys. It enraged.
Moving trank, moving trank.
That's the whole fight. You see this shit? The whole in fucking counter. How much easier is this now, right? This is insanely easier. Gotta get fucking white protection though, man. But that's a great fucking pull. Let's run back.
Ow.
I used it during the fight. Yeah, the battle res came back up.
It's a line. Oh, good. That's a great pull, guys. That is a really good pull. But again, we had about 4 deaths to lines. That cannot happen, okay? If you guys still aren't understanding this, let me explain it to you very quickly, all right? It's about a 3-yard, like, line. It's literally the size of your character, okay? So for anybody to die to that, you're just not aware it's happening, honestly.
You just have to move to the left or right, like, a couple steps, unless there's another one in your vicinity.
Yeah, and even that is not a problem. I've watched people do this where all 3 of them are pointed in the exact same area and it still doesn't hit anybody, okay?
As long as you don't, like, overreact and, like, freaking roll to the side.
Yeah.
Or something
He
like
says
that.
take a step to the left or the right. That's not depending upon whichever one you fancy. That's depending upon which mark you're on. You have to start taking these beams into the inside of the marks, not down the center between red and blue.
Yes.
As much as the tanks love getting hit in the face.
I had this circle there and I had to run early.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, that's a good point. I should mention that too. That, especially that set there, that final set of beams in every rotational phase, we have to not hit the purple and skull mark. If you do, obviously we're
I don't
fucked,
know what
okay?
you're supposed to do though if you're running early with the shit, whatever. I guess you're not supposed to run until the beams go up, but if you already are at 50% health and you have
I'm not that's the kitty.
before the consume, you get the line, you
As soon as the lines go out, we know who has it, and anybody who doesn't have it and has a circle runs.
She ran away
And
from
if
me.
you're still-
She doesn't love me no
if you're
more.
one of the unlucky, yeah, if you're one of the unlucky, then unfortunately, that's how it's gonna go. But we should be getting there. The link should be down, and you 4 get a link tick before everyone else gets there. That's the goal of the phase.
My only hope is to survive it by like 1 health and teleport into the link, but just
Alright, right check. That's a great pull, guys. We saw the whole fight. Literally just hit the enrage. That's awesome. 30%, not great, but of course, many deaths. So let's keep going.
Many.
It looks like there's time for a second pot as well if you use one on the pull.
Yep, pot on pull. This is a big DPS raise. So maximize
Real
your
quick
offense.
about the DPS raise and health. The closer you are to him when that consume goes off, the more he leeches off you. So the faster you get out, the less DPS raise you have later.
Yep. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
He heals.
Eating
Yep.
the tank
That's why we have to
Yeah.
run from there.
he heals for exactly the amount of damage he deals.
He's a hungry boy.
Lines. Make sure we get the top. Good. And here's a desolate. And new set. These 4 people need to be monitored heavily coming into the expunge, which is now. And make sure those people are topped off on the way back in. And lines, guys. And we need direct to move back, so I could not be soaking right now. Desolate again.
Someone has to soak for tannage. I'm at
Frank.
15 stack.
Yep, good tannage. Should be on the screen. Tell who needs to soak. Here's the Desolate, or whatever the expunge.
3, 2, 1.
And the next mechanic is lines. As soon as they go out, the 4 people with the circles can run. It's lines now. You can run. If you do not have lines, go quickly and get the link down for them. Make sure you're dipping into that link, whoever's not getting healed. 2, 1, spread back to boss, back to boss, back to boss. Great, that's perfect. And do it all again. Lines, lines. And here's the Desolate.
3, 2, 1.
Now these 4 people need to be babysat, because here comes the mechanic. And on the way back in, heal them.
I got it.
Lines again, lines again.
Hold back one square, I can't take first up. I'll start next square.
Could just be cognizant. We got Desolate.
I got this square.
And this next one
I'll take care of Nipple.
is about to end. So just make sure those people live. They don't need to be healed afterwards.
1.
And the next mechanic is the lines. As soon as it's out, we're moving. Lines are out. If you don't have the line, go. If you don't have the line, go. If you don't have the line, go. And I put AMZ on Skull. Dip into it if you need help. Do not just die. Don't hit others.
I mean, I'm gonna have to be on top of somebody else, because those are...
Okay, we got boss.
Okay, I'm sucking off everybody.
Lines, 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 lines.
Can't soak on square for me.
Someone on X needs to soak for pyro. Me and
I
Vic
soak,
are at-
I soak, I soak, I soak. Okay, we have Overwhelm again. That's the boss mechanic. Next is Desolate. Here's the Desolate.
2, 1.
And now it's
Help
the
orange.
Dramatic
Somebody
Sponge.
help
It's the
square.
harder one. Make sure these people are topped off on the way out and topped off on the way in. And heal those up on the way in. This is really going very well right now.
Someone help Shears area.
Be careful though. You should not be so close to the boss, guys. You're making this very difficult.
Please, you're forcing me to soak for you right now.
Move back, dude. You cannot be right under the boss like that.
Somebody help Velocity on square. I'll have it.
I'm fine, I'm
I
fine.
soak.
I'm helping Slush.
You're less fine now.
There's the Overwhelm. We got
Setting up for
boss.
Trank.
Expunge.
Copy next soak on orange. Cop next soak on orange.
2, 1.
He'll vomit green. Oh, never mind.
Good. Next set is lines with the movement, guys. Lines. There's the lines. There's the
Boss
lines.
is way off.
Yeah. Now
And we're moving now. And link, and link, and link. Make sure you're dipping into the link.
3, 2,
2. Back to boss, back to boss, back to boss, back to boss.
I'll help Osh.
Burning, guys. Pot is up. Is up now. Use the pot. Lines, lines.
help square.
Yeah, could you get the door?
And Desolate.
3, 2, 1.
I soak.
Somebody has to help next square.
And this is the bad one. Make sure the person is topped off.
Get on top of Cop. Get on top.
Can help square on 5.
Here's the lines.
2, 1.
This next set is an easier one.
I'm
Cop help
disconnecting or
soak.
something.
Cop help soak.
Soaking square.
I'll get Slush.
Desolate again. And this set just needs to be topped off before they leave. Top Salandria, top Salandria. And spread out.
3, 2, 1.
Make that of this. Okay. next set is lines and then movement. Now, if you don't need to stay, you move. Go, 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 go.
Cannot go there.
So we need to be clearing these circles, guys. Somebody can do that with an immunity, please. 3,
Turtle.
2, 1, back to boss. We are now in the burn, guys. We have 2 minutes to kill the boss.
We have 30 seconds to kill the boss.
Alright, whatever it is. Lines.
Don't soak up. Get away now.
Helping blue.
I'm up my condom.
Mute somebody.
Got it.
I'm good.
I
Orange is good.
absolutely can't soak.
2, 1.
I'm all blue right now. Just
Okay,
I'm gonna
use
die
that-
anyway
this
when the
bet
boss
needs
brings
to
it.
be-
I'm blue.
Let the
This
tank
bet
soak.
needs to
We're
be
gonna die very
popped
soon.
off.
Venture, soak as much as you can. We're about to get. Yep. Fucked.
Okay,
10%.
guys. That's fucking insane. Do you see the progress we just made?
It's pretty good.
That's insane.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Yes.
That was him whipping his cock out and slapping on our faces. Is what that was.
I mean,
Technically, the timing.
it's not enraged for me.
live a little longer.
I'm gonna release and repair.
Great. Might as well, everybody.
Does anyone else having lag issues there, or just me?
I mean, if you were Draven, you.
That was pretty good. 10%.
I'm having issues where my character rushes. the
I got
boss in the middle.
600 MS at the moment.
Yeah, there's
Guys, this way. Mirror. I'm a venti, you know. I gotta tell you these things.
one of
That's a
the
pretty
It
good.
is
Top
bad on
trader.
the ends. Like I have 200 ping in it. I checked already.
I was gonna try relogging real quick.
It was really weird. That whole like, my abilities for casting and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it became pretty much unplayable for me.
Unplayable yet second in DPS. Feels bad.
Yeah, the top 2 people would lag at a fair rate.
Yeah, it's weird, man. What are you guys others doing?
Man and bush spec feels good.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're gonna have to figure this out. The bottom of our chart is not acceptable, unfortunately, for a fight like this. So, you guys got to be doing 4K basically. I see people like groups killing this. Most people around 4K. All right, so that's the target. Start figuring out how you can get there. But otherwise, our best pull, obviously, we had 10% there. So, if everybody's about 5 or 10% higher, we kill it.
If anybody doesn't have a sinful, like a melee doesn't have 1 order on their weapon, that's 6% single target damage. Like 50% of the time, I can do that for you. I know
Did
Strike had
my-
2 Agi enchants on his weapons. I don't know if that's the best or not.
Okay.
Agi gives crit, right?
Which you get. You get 50% of the effect on a second weapon enchant if you use the same one.
Yeah, cool guys. It's really good. Mechanics looking pretty good. Great check coming. Here we go.
Everybody popping.
Yeah, I was throwing. I had my quantum device equipped instead of.
Here, I'll put a cauldron. Big shift blast, guys.
Do you have me and Osh and everyone else with the thing spread out properly?
Oh shit, I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Is that something we could do?
Everyone with the
Trinket
Kabbalist.
party?
I don't think.
Oh, that's not. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not gonna happen on this day. Okay, now.
Have that?
Nia is restarting a router.
I have to say, this raid's pretty fun.
Some great fights. Definitely some great fights. Yeah, compared to the last couple first raids.
I don't know, Emerald Nightmare guy.
I got a puppy fighting a cat out in the hallway.
I'll put on
It's a real
muted
puppy
noises
cat
so
fight
that the healing
situation.
received is reduced by 8%.
I hope he
He
wins.
tries to heal himself. That's what's up.
I wonder if that works.
Puppy cat fight situation.
Oh, okay,
Bum,
yeah.
bum, bum, bum.
So we need to add up to 100% healing reduction.
You
and
can't
then-
do that. Mortal Strike's effects work at the highest percent.
What's that? I'm not 100% sure how that actually works.
He does damage to you, and he heals for it. If you reduce
know, but
damage, he doesn't heal as much. Yeah, and if we are out faster or reduce that damage with like a group or personal cooldown, he heals both.
Still waiting for Naya to get back. Yep. Says on the note.
Warlocks, I don't know if it's like necessary for you to have your circles on your stack spot, but maybe if you can manage to do it without, you can put it on our other stack spot and it'll also heal us. Just to squeeze out as much as we can.
This order is Cheerus, and then okay, that's it. As soon as the lines go out, you can roar. Well, you could do it as well if you'd like, but they can get every other.
Maybe you can do one to get back in.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea to throw one down
Yeah,
on the
I
way
would
back in.
say, like, just throw it down on Diamond, like, at some point, and then we'll still have the speed bust by the time we run back in.
How long is CD on the rush?
Yeah, so you could do it on first and third consume.
Yeah, or second. and
That'd be great, yeah. Because the first and this, well, actually, I would probably do second and third, because the first and the third are the easiest. But it's up to you, whatever you think is best.
Do we have 3 minutes between second and third, though?
I think
Yep.
second and fourth.
My bad. Did I say second and third? Yeah, 2 and 4. Good.
But isn't okay, never mind. Yeah.
It's not your router, guys. Let's to get the shovels here. This is
Ice in the cow.
the game we're playing nowadays. Sometimes you lag.
I mean, I ran a speed test. I'm getting like 15 megabytes per second.
Pretty good for 2005.
I mean, that's 5 more than my internet on the regular.
No shit, that's not good there. We need to get this girl a care package of internet.
Welcome to rural America.
I'd rather not, honestly.
Sorry about that.
970 up and 870 down. Or
Just
other
on the
way around.
stair. Can you share with Sarah? Holy fuck.
Oh, it's back up to
I
past
have
100.
one.
Okay, let's right check. Get some more pulls. Yes.
They would die in rage. That was painful. I went through like all my cheek deaths in one swing.
Yeah, at that point, I don't exactly identify the enraged easily, but once I do, I'll call it. You want to use an immunity there. There shouldn't really be any other place to use immunities, honestly. So, if everybody in the group who has an immunity used one, then that's at least 6 some people who could all survive it, and we can try to finish them.
So I don't know how much it helps, but if the tanks can soak as much as humanly possible for like 10 seconds to 30 seconds for the enrage, everybody else can just pure focus on damage, because we're obviously going to die in pain, so it doesn't
Yeah, I
matter how many
think at
stacks we
that
have.
point, it's just, like I said, that's why I didn't even bother from 6, like, once we're approaching 7 minutes, it's literally just burn the boss, don't do anything. Throw up the fucking spirit shell and deal with whatever you have, and then that's it. Okay, here we go.
Just go Eldrax, get bonus spin, so that you live like 6 seconds and you die.
Yeah, I still do with Shatter for Draven, but it also does okay damage.
2, 1.
Okay, there's the lines.
Slush, get in there.
Here's the Desolate.
2, 1.
Now these 4 need to be watched for the next 20 seconds if they have the ability. Here's the Expunge. And here's lines, beams, whatever.
2, 1.
And a new set. This is an easier set. Just make sure they're topped off before they lose. Lines again. No, I'm sorry. Desolate first. And here's the Expunge.
3, 2, 1.
And the next mechanic is the lines
Don't
that we
call,
need to
I'm
be.
taking.
Lines, 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 lines. And go. We got link down.
3,
It's good work. 3, 2, back in, back in, back in, back in.
I
That's
save a root
perfect.
for that every time, so he doesn't move. You don't have to worry
That
about
is
it.
perfect, yep. Lines again, lines
I
again,
got
lines again,
square.
lines
I
again.
have square.
Slush, go ahead and grab that.
He's at 100.
I'm not looking for anyone.
Desolate, and then it's the hard,
1.
the new set with the difficult Expunge, guys. Here's the Expunge.
Why don't I don't want to play any of those things? Just refresh me now. I can't put 10 extra.
Lines again.
3, 2, 1.
And I'd be dying at that lines, guys. That's huge,
square.
huge error.
You can get that
Desolate.
square block. Yeah, I got it.
What's going on? Okay, next, Expunge. Just make sure those people were topped before we leave,
2,
and
1.
they'll be fine on the way back. Good, and next set is lines. This is the important one. Be ready, there's the lines.
Don't soak on me. Don't soak on me.
If you don't have lines, go. If you don't have lines, go. If you don't have lines, go. Why are you still standing there? We got barrier down. Oh wow, this took the fucking portal.
2,
That's not ideal.
1.
Okay, it's fine. Back in.
I got square.
Lines. That's it. Wipe it up. Okay, why do we continue to have deaths to these lines, guys? What do we need to do
Well,
differently?
someone just went behind the person that had the line, so it was a double line.
Okay, so let's get serious about this mechanic, guys. This isn't just like literally something from normal mode. Just don't hit each other with it. It's extremely easy. Wipe it up.
I got a pain stuff. That's not good.
Other person that had the line is kinda trying to get where I wasn't close enough to hit there.
1.
Cool.
Ba-dun-dun, ba-dun-dun.
It's another one of those fights where, like, you know, battle reses don't actually suck on this fight. It's not the end of the world, but having those reses at the enrage, that can actually be the kill, guys. So let's get there with 20 alive for whatever it is, 7 minutes. All right, eat up, food's down.
Get more health stuff.
Health pods.
As people were saying their percentage for them, is that boss mod or is that?
That's the weak core we've been using this last week.
Anyone have a tomb? Tome?
Tomb.
Just need one.
It helps if you're relying on that. Yep, but this week or now should show everything that you ever need to know. All right, guys, here we go. Everyone's ready.
Legend, please.
Boom.
3, 2, 1.
I got cop. Oh, never mind. I'm
Lines,
beam.
lines, lines, lines.
I got square. I got square.
Down or whatever it's
3,
Desolate.
1.
New set. So these 4 need to be watched. Go, I almost.
I can't help square. I get square.
Lines, lines.
2, 1.
I'm back.
Run
Flush
those back.
after.
Just run them to the side.
Need 1 on orange.
The desolate.
Orange is good.
I can't get square anymore.
That's fine.
Sponge is the easy one. Just make sure that people don't die on the way out.
2, 1.
Put on green, guys.
Lines. Okay, whip it up. Cop, what are you doing, dude? Why are you doing these lines? Really, this is such. I mean, this kind of shit that we go through in this guild is fucking insane. I mapped the entire fight out, and now we're finding new ways to make mistakes. It's insane.
Boom, boom, boom,
Swipe this up.
down, 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 down.
Yo, so I was just watching Cop stream, and even the poll right before this. So basically, what's happening is because of your strat with one person on each, one miasma on each marker. What's happening is there's just bad overlaps where there's too many people who have soaked and they're like standing out because they can't soak anymore. And what's happening is he's going out with miasma and the ejection, which will happen. And he's using his karma and diffuse to help like escort people back in. However, like what's happening is you just don't have designated soakers always soaking those miasmas. You're just having bad overlaps where people can't soak, and then miasma people get the ejection and they go out when they're 50% HP, they can't be healed up, and then they're dying always. You're going to always face this problem, I think, with your strat.
Well, no,
That's
I
not the
feel
problem
like
with the strat, that's the problem of people over soaking.
right, like so on my group, I'm X. We see the person has miasma, I'll soak. I get to like 10 to 15 stacks. My group sees I have 10 to 15 stacks, and then they soak.
Yeah, like
And I drop
on
my
our
stack.
On our group, like only 2 people are soaking like max at a time usually.
Yep, guys, it's part of the week, or okay, like
And
this.
you're also
no excuse.
watching the health of the person soaking.
You see the red line on the person with the actual mechanic? That's how much health they need to survive the mechanic that's coming up. Okay, so pay attention. That's it. This is like what?
Boom, 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 boom. It's always like us. They have one decent pool, and then we have like 10 shitty ones.
No.
No, if everybody gets it in at once, then everybody all has stacks at once, and we don't stagger our stacks.
Right, so the week order will show you, it'll show you the person with miasma, and you can see how much anticipated healing they're getting, as well as how much they're, like, how much over that is gone. That's that white amount on their bar beam. Then, I can also see how many stacks I have, but when it turns red, that means I need to think about not taking any more stacks. So my team will see that I am in the red.
He left
if I
me.
forget stacks.
So sad.
I think your strat though is overly complicated and flawed, and requires too much micro management.
Eat up, collection, Pinot, eat up.
I
Just gotta
think it
survive
could be
this.
detrimental for like long-term re-clears, honestly.
I'm sorry, but it's nice. This is I've just spent 6 hours perfecting this, not changing anything.
But
There's no
it's
reason
an
anybody should die to
perfect
lines.
strat.
It doesn't matter. There's no reason anybody should be dying to lines. It doesn't do enough damage. People aren't doing the mechanics right. That's
It's
why they're
because
dying.
what's happening is you have people soaking, right? And then like they're like, oh, I'm at 15 seconds, I gotta get out. That miasma person then gets ejection, and he hasn't been soaked in the last 5 seconds because those
That's not
people
a
who
problem
are
with the
supposed to
strat.
be
That's those people
micromanaging.
getting to 15 stacks when they shouldn't be. People are over soaking right now. That's
Yeah.
the only problem that's
I appreciate the input. Here we go. Let's go.
It's really this.
Three, two, one.
Here comes lines.
I've got blue.
Here's the lines. So you see that red bar? Vic's pretty low. I'm gonna go soak now. I'm gonna top him off. See that? Perfect. Now he's full. And that's it. You move him back out after that. Comes Desolate. The next set is the people who need to be topped off and babysat the whole way. There they are.
Bad lag. Holy lag, Batman.
Yeah, same. Latency.
Okay, make sure there's people. Solandria, get him topped off.
I'll soak Drek on blue.
More
Also
lines,
line
more
up.
lines, more lines.
Drop away.
Desolate.
Need help on orange.
Help orange, please.
Three, two, one.
That's a shitty combination there, man.
Lines again. This is the set. Go. If you don't have the thing, go. Go, 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 go. Can we please put the link, dude? Please put it as soon as the phase starts. Two. Back in, back in, back in.
Help blue, please.
Line on
Lines,
me. Line
lines.
on me. Line on me.
Help blue, please.
You're too
Just
far
walk
away.
Okay, okay, okay.
Orange is good.
Desolate again.
Two, one.
This is the difficult one. Make sure those people are babysat on the way back in.
Good.
Two, one.
Need help on orange.
There's Desolate.
I've got cop.
I'm gonna cloak this one. Move away
This
from
is the
me.
easy one. Make sure they don't die on the way out.
One.
And next set is the lines with the movement. Be ready. Here it comes. Lines are out. If you don't have them, run. Let's get there. Good work, you three. And here comes the AMZ. Three, two.
Aw.
That's terrible. Get back in. Lines. Okay, this next set is the dangerous one. A carrier, you have 21 stacks, good.
You can't soak.
Make sure those people are topped off on the way out and the way in.
Where's Tandage?
Wrong place.
See that
Let's
orange
go.
one?
Oh, I didn't realize I had that one.
Watch the lines, lines, lines.
Two, one.
Whoever is
Someone needs to sub for team out, thank you.
Desolate, I got it.
I got Ash.
And this is the easy one, just make sure they're topped out before you leave.
Two,
next set is the lines. I'm gonna res you, but it's gonna be really awkward. Lines are
Slush,
out.
grab that
Go
orange.
ahead, run, run. Link. Man, this is really... Get in. Lines.
Kelp orange.
Bots are up, by the way, guys. Make sure you use them. Here comes the Desolate.
2, 1.
Make sure those people are babysat on the way out and in. And please, if some immunities can be used on these orbs, it's getting very crowded here. Lines.
3, 2, 1.
Next set's relatively easy. Just make sure you top them off before you leave.
I can smell the green.
Can you please move closer on square? On the markers.
Green
All the way up here.
fletcher.
Go.
3, 2, 1.
Next set is the lines that we need to move. There's the lines. If you don't have them, go. It's gonna be very bad. Just hold up. Is there something going wrong, Rusty, that you can't get this link down when I'm asking you to?
3,
You keep...
2, 1.
It's fine. The link lasts the whole phase. Just throw it the second the phase starts, and don't worry about where you are. We need that down when they get there.
Kill you.
Yeah, I mean, it's there's no like spike damage. It's all
Yep,
about
yep. Once everybody's out and
everybody's
stabilized, yep, we're just literally waiting there at that point.
2,
On blue though, like you're like the ill positioning there is making it so I can't soak every other one, which is costing us DPS. So please correct that. You need to be on the marker.
Yeah, don't. I see some guys really confused on this fight, and I understand it's new, but like this is not very complicated. You just stand on the marker, guys. Okay.
So, just as a reminder, if you have to move with the miasma to another marker as it falls out, when that goes away, go back to your original spot. So I've just been running out of people at certain spots. Just so
But I also not run over the tank as well. Like there have been times where somebody ran over me and that made me unable to soak for another 20 seconds, or however long it is. Like,
You really want to, but I have to redo the whole week or now.
Dude, if you could literally take the portal and drop the link, I don't know.
the lock portal that's been there every attempt. Takes 3 seconds to get from
Just put
green
one
to the
at green
portal.
too, if you can. Whoever's. There you go.
God damn it.
Oh, that's not ideal right now.
I'll see you later, old brother.
I'm losing my food, but fuck that shit.
Yeah, there's W1 for you. Just put it directly on green because he's probably the only person who's gonna take it.
Takes like 5 seconds to fight. Whoopsies.
I mean, I think the positioning is really the most important thing. Like, if it's a second late, I don't think that's a big deal.
Right, that's actually the bigger issue. You keep putting it like behind purple, despite it should be being on skull.
Rusty, what is it that you always say? Take a deep breath, and then drop the damn link.
I never thought I'd hear a guy that's like a gladiator saying he's having a hard time dropping a link.
Full buffs, guys. Tainted, you up. Does anybody have a repair buff?
Whoopsies.
Okay, guys, let's not get too overcomplicating this, okay? This is mechanically we've learned everything. All right, so let's start getting some good pulls here.
Sorry.
We almost killed this. a couple polls ago, and now we're looking like we don't know the fight again. No deaths to lines. Zero excuses for that. Stop being off the marker. I don't know why you guys are like panicking like this. This is very easy mechanically. And just have to get the fucking CDs used at the right time. That's it. That's the whole fight. Okay. Here we go.
Also, I think one thing that's really important, please stop using externals on people that have the miasma. I
Literally,
think
we're told to
if
do
you're
it.
like trying to heal them up with some crazy thing, it's not gonna work. So if it's like damage reduction, sure, but if you're trying to use like some crazy heal on somebody that has something that's unhealable, I'd probably recommend saving it.
Okay, here we go.
Or also like throwing like some chests and stuff like where on the skull, like to still damage the boss. I need a little bit.
2, 1.
I've got
Okay,
next
first
on
set of lines.
square.
Lines here. Okay, Desolate. And then we have the important set here. These 4 people need to be monitored. And you top them off before you leave. And go, go, go.
I got
Lines,
square.
lines,
Do you
lines,
wanna get
lines,
out?
lines.
Actually, no, I'll wait.
And then the Desolate into
Got
the
square.
Frank one. It's coming up. Here it is.
Three, two, one.
And next set is the lines that we have to move, guys. Lines that we have to move. There it is. Go. And Link can't be doing that, but that's fine. Link. Good. Make sure you're dipping into it. 3, 2, 1. Spread out back to boss. Good. Lines, lines, lines.
I've got square.
Desolate here. And it's into the miasma, or whatever it's called, the expunge.
Help orange.
This is the set that really needs to be aware of the HP. Go, go, go. Make sure you're healing them on the way back in by standing in the circle. Lines, lines, lines.
2, 1.
Nice, stop smoking. Naya reset.
I've got next on square. You can move a
This is
little
the easy
closer.
one. Just make sure they're topped off after the Desolate guys. Top them off after the Desolate.
I cloak here.
3, 2, 1.
And next set is the lines that we've run. There it is. Go, 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 go. And I put AMZ.
This flag.
3, 2, 1. Back to boss. Lines, 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 lines.
Catholic square.
Got it.
Comes lines, or I'm sorry, overwhelm. And now the Desolate into the expunge. Here we go.
Next on
The,
square.
the expunge is coming with new set. Make sure these people are topped off before they leave.
Got the
Go,
square.
go, go.
Caught me closer. After that.
Heal them on the way back in. You're getting hit by another mechanic there. You cannot let that happen. Watch it. Lines.
2, 1.
comes Desolate into a new set. Here's the, just make sure they're top one, good.
3, 2, 1.
And the next mechanic is the lines that we move from. Here it is, go. Can we get Link? Make sure you're dipping in it if you need help. Spread out so whoever green is can get in. And 3, 2, back to boss, back to boss.
I got blue.
Comes lines, lines. And another Desolate into the Sponge. This is the hard one. Immediately soak these people.
Gonna need help at orange. Need help at orange. Cloak.
Heal them on their way back in. Back to where you're supposed to be. Lines, lines.
3, 2, 1.
Gotta stand farther back.
Another healing mechanic, and then it's Expunge. This is just need to be topped off before they go.
Clutch and get
Go ahead and go.
3, 2, 1.
Lines and go. And run, 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 run. Can't see here. And it's 3, 2, 1. Back in. And this is the burn, guys.
second pot.
Yep, make sure you potted. Lines.
I got blue.
Someone's got to soak orange.
Let's get closer, dude. I can't DPS.
I'm gonna go Hellbacks.
And Desolate into
Tanks are dying in 10. Tanks are dying in 10.
yeah, basically the Expunge is the whip, I think, right? And Expunge is the whip. Use an immunity.
It worked.
Another 10% wipe.
9%.
Lower this time. And you see we can still kill, yep. Beams.
2, 1.
Doesn't even kill me. Choke fight. Overwhelm, that will kill me, yep.
We stand on top of each other. We got this.
How hard that hit you, Metro?
I don't know. Too much. 8% guys, more progress. Still had multiple deaths. I mean, it's the same offenders every pull, guys. So if you have questions, now's the time. But we can kill this boss when everybody's alive for the full 7 minutes or whatever it is. That was a great pull.
For the lines that go out, try and position yourselves farther away from the boss, because if you have 3 lines going in one direction, it's kind of like the Sin Seekers at Altamore. The closer you are, you're going to soak each one of those, so you want to stand farther back so you don't accidentally get clipped.
It's actually really not a far run back. I forgot we have the mirror.
9% wipes.
Might as well release and repair.
Honestly. 9% away, Papa.
Draven, 50% less repair bill.
Yeah, most
Jesus
people aren't.
Christ, dude. Draven simp. My god.
Look, okay. Tandy.
What is this, beta? You're Draven simping again.
Permanent damage reduction. Permanent increase. Permanent move speed increase. Fucking reduction.
These are really good, guys. The fact that we're getting to the enrage every pull, this is like a dream come true, man. If you have heard me in the past talk about fights, I always said if we can get to the enraged, we can kill the boss, and that is something that historically has not been our strong suit. But on this fight, we're doing it, so we got to keep getting there with no deaths, though. We keep wasting a lot of easy battle reses. If we have everybody alive, we can definitely kill this boss. Here's a raid check. We got one more pull, then we'll take break after this. Heat up, guys. Let's go.
You there, Chrissy?
That repair bot's still down. A lot of people haven't repaired. Pocat. Vomit.
I repaired. I'm at full.
We got some great names in our guild.
I bet it's I couldn't see the names.
Yeah,
I
but
didn't
it's
even
like
look.
Yellows.
Could you set me up a bowl? I'll leave it in the kitchen. I'll
here we
grab
go.
it in like 10 minutes.
Rusty, great links, bro. Way to turn it around.
I love this lead.
3, 2, 1.
Yep, just left.
There we got lines coming. There's the lines. And there's a desolate into the new set. This is the very dangerous one. Make sure these 4 people are covered. After this first mechanic, we're good. Get out. Heal them on the way back in. Lines, lines, lines.
Back up.
1.
Nice.
Desolate here, and then it's expunge again. And all these people need to do is be topped.
Don't worry about me, I'll look.
There's the expunge.
Cookie.
3, 2, 1.
Somebody has cigarettes, Sam. Not now, but lines and then run. Get going if you don't have the lines, guys.
I'm lying so bad.
Everyone
Not the
knows.
only one.
Make sure you're in the lane, guys. Stand, move up into the lane. 3, 2, back in, back in, back in, back in, back in, back in. Lines,
Don't soak,
lines,
don't
lines.
soak, don't soak, don't soak.
I've got square.
Okay, this set, make sure these people are topped quickly before they leave. And leave.
Move closer on square.
Lines, lines, lines,
Naya
lines.
reset, Naya reset.
1.
Cop reset, cop reset.
Right next on square.
And
Closer
just make
on
sure
square.
these people are topped before the combo happens.
Closer on square.
And here comes the expunge.
Cop, you're gonna soak. Never mind.
Good, and next set
Nice
is the
out.
lines with the movement, guys. As soon as lines are out, you move. Lines are out, lines are out. Everyone else go. And I got EMC for you guys. Make sure everybody's in these bubbles.
Ouch.
3, 2, back in, back in, back in. Lines, lines, lines.
I've got next square.
Oh, meter.
Rick needs help on square.
And make
I
sure
got it.
next set is monitored. It's going to be right after the Desolate. Here's the set now. Heal those people quickly. And spread out. I'm probably died there, honestly. And pots are up in a minute, by the way. Okay.
I soak.
Electron square.
Lines.
2, 1.
Got square.
This it just needs to be soaked right now. Make sure you're in a soak right now. Get these people topped off. And they all survive no matter what. Go ahead, run out.
3, 2,
And then the next set is the lines with the movement, guys. Here it is. Lines now. And run out, guys. Get that link down. Three, 2, 1. Back in. Yep, pots in a few seconds. Lines.
Someone suck orange, please.
Cop reset.
Square. Please, get closer. Still closer.
Literally on the line. Top down.
New set, this is the important one. Make sure we're topping these people off. Steal those people up.
Watch me
Get
here.
back in.
I got square so bad.
Lines.
1.
Desolate. And this set just needs to survive.
3, 2, 1.
Help orange.
Let's lines first, and go.
Take over Cheetah.
Make sure in the barrier. Do some damage to the boss here, don't be scared.
Get away from us.
3, 2, 1. Back in. Here's the burn, guys. 15%. Lines.
Someone get on blue, please.
I got it.
You got orange.
Tank soak here, berserk in 10.
2, 1.
I'll meta soak it because I'm gonna die anyway.
Not that it is organic. This is the immunities. Okay, get closer, every pull.
7%.
Way too many easy deaths, guys.
Nothing funnier than the boss like rapidly beating on my shatter corpse.
3, 2, 1.
We could easily survive for another 20 seconds there. So we just gotta get it like 2 or 3% and it's a kill. And we keep having all these easy deaths, and I'm sure we still got people
That's a
doing
good pull.
2K and shit, so once we get that sorted, we're gonna be in good shape. Okay, great work, guys. This is a really good night of progression so far. We're gonna take a break now, be back at 9:05, and we're looking to kill this boss here, alright? So if you can make some
Be
kind
back.
of
No. I think we just need to stop worrying so much about like these stats and worry more about our damage.
Yeah.
Bwing. Bwing.
Yeah, what are we doing with our power infusions, guys?
They should be going to our damage dealers.
Alright, alright.
Yeah. Well, Tannen should be getting one.
No, it's got me covered.
Don't your dots stick harder though with
There's 3 power infusions.
First shock is getting.
The one about is Flandria getting any or?
Got another one banned. Hell yeah.
The second one I'm sort of discretionarily deciding. I need to do it.
Okay, sorry, check, make sure everyone's back.
Fire Elliot, 2.5 minute cool. People want a time run
Yeah, whoever's giving Tannage PI, his Wild Spirits is literally a 2-minute cooldown, so it's perfect the entire pull.
Me and I have time.
Internal skirmish on chest and the warden sight instead of primary stat, but a boost for single year.
That's a good call.
The melee.
There's Cauldron. Yeah, it's not. You're never gonna get an agreement. Just give it to a damage dealer as often as you can. Right.
I linked a macro for True Shot. You can just plug in whatever trinket and cooldown you have, and then change the name of the healer if you want to whisper them.
Cool. All right, guys. We got really good pull. I'll tell you, I can't stress this enough. This is very interesting. I've never done a fight like this where we're actually getting to the enrage multiple times. It's been since probably Wrath. So this is cool. We're gonna kill this boss tonight. We just have to get everything perfect, all right? So we can't have any deaths. I don't think we can kill this boss with a single death, all right? So eat up, and I'll drop food, and we'll get going here. and definitely start thinking about, what's that? Oh yeah, make sure you got flat. And start thinking about like doing damage in that other, that pull app, where we're at like Skull and Moon or Purple and shit. I think a lot of people are just sitting there AFK, and you could do full damage there. You know what I mean? Obviously, you don't want to be getting pulled, and you're getting pulled over people or something like that. But you could, even if you just reapply to dot, just spam fucking Death's Caress over and over again, that'd still be damage. All right, right check.
900k.
Cool.
What's the number?
That is in fact a number.
Actually, not as much as I thought it was.
But it was probably 900k.
Alright, cool. Here we go. Right check for the pull. Next to this rusty eat up.
I don't know if that's on what
We have
are.
oils, guys. I'm applying my oil. Pyro, you got oil. Grasshopper oil. Shearus oil.
Already applied.
I'm
all DPS oils here, guys.
I'm oiling up
Everybody puts it up.
Osh's belly right now, so we're good.
Okay, that's fine.
Yo, remember melee, if you're dropping stacks, you can stand inside the boss's hitbox to be outside of the... You just be very careful with injections. Like, melee uptime, like, honestly, I see nothing different in the melee patterns other than I think you guys are over-microing stacks. And, like, yes, you need to drop them, and I think there's better strats to drop them, but it looks like you guys are successful with, like, doing it, but essentially I think you guys are just wasting uptime while dropping stacks.
Alright, here we go. Let's go. Shoot, free bot.
Whoa, don't free fire. Not after.
3, 2, 1.
Lines. Okay, that's it. Wiped up.
Nope, 2 dead. It's a wipe.
Should not be dying in the first fucking set of lines. Wipe it up.
Kill me.
That
Oh, but that's a big circle.
Oh, nice stack.
You got battle res out. Don't release.
I got the res. Never mind. My orb died.
Look at that crazy healing, though.
One time my fan of fire will ever do that much. It'll never happen again.
Tables up, you guys.
Not gonna work.
Eat it.
Guys, there's a laser on K-Maz.
What's going on there? Alright guys, again, we're gonna kill this boss. We can have 0 mistakes. Please don't ever die to a line. It's the easiest mechanic on the fight by a mile. Here's a raid check.
Oh, that's what I should have done on the break more runes.
You guys have armor kits? It's like velocity, tannage. Okay, here we go.
Let's get it popping in here, huh?
3, 2, 1.
It's the first set of lines, guys.
I got blue.
And now this next set is swap. Make sure these people are monitored. Get out. And heal them on the way back in.
I got blue.
Lines.
2, 1.
Someone is on X on blue.
Yep, go to the correct mark.
Yep, we need X here.
Velocity to X. Velocity to X.
That's a big circle.
2, 1.
Lines and run. Lines and run. Oh, careful there. 3, 2, 1, back in. Need to be at the back of the group there. Lines. Guys, holy fuck, man, this is ridiculous. You guys fucking suck at this mechanic, and it's starting to really piss me off. This is the easiest mechanic we've done on all 3 bosses, and every fucking pull somebody does this. How is this possible? You literally just spread out 3 yards from each other, and that is it.
Everybody with lines needs to constantly be adjusting to the other person. What happened there is it looked like somebody ran out to the center, planted. There's 2 more people that go out.
How's he not dying? Four to 6-ish Saturday.
Change things on that back and forth axis.
But you have to pay attention to like your friends around you. Like if you're already there between blue and orange, and you see you have 2 more friends joining you from blue, maybe step closer to orange so that they have room.
No, that's what I'm saying. Instead of like handling that.
We got a barking puppy in the house. He is not happy. Not a happy puppy. Ow.
Easy fix, guys. Please focus. Alright, we've now just given up 2 pulls to that nonsense. That is
Not
never
a happy
something that should
puppy.
come into play here. Full buffs. Yeah, Vic.
He's fighting the key.
Okay, here we go.
Not a happy puppy.
3, 2, 1.
Comes the lines.
I'll get blue next.
Desolate into new set. This is the set we need to monitor. Get them tops and go. Lines, lines.
2, 1.
The Desolate into new set. The set just needs to be topped off. This is already out. This set's already out. Go ahead and run out.
Why on top of me? Why on top of me?
And heal them on the way back. Good. Next set is the lines, then move. Get ready for the lines now. Lines.
Help orange.
And go run, guys. And move down the lines again. I'll just put my shit now. I don't have it actually.
We'll be fine.
3, 2, back in. Lines.
I've got blue. Okay. Please watch the positioning.
That's it. Just wipe it up.
Nobody's sucking me off.
Oh man. Should we spread these marks?
Nobody's sucking me off. Huh?
If you need to repair, you can just release.
Our
Yeah,
link
already
up is
did.
literally 4 down.
Yeah, make sure you repair. There's food. Yeah, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. People are already not standing on the mark, so
I
hopefully
mean,
this will at least
even if that's the
encourage.
case, the melee can stand in front of the marker. This just means it's even more important for people with miasma to stand on the marker.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay, guys.
essentially from like a melee perspective, if a melee gets the miasma, they literally just freeze and then they sit there and they don't move. And then now we have to kind of like maneuver around it. So it's like, do you have the miasma? Please, like, make it easy for everybody else, make it easy for you, so we don't have to go left, right, diagonal. Just get
Yeah,
on the marker. It's not that hard. There's a mark on your head. Stand inside the huge floating marker. That's it.
Alright guys, I need you to focus up here. There's very few mechanics actually happening in this fight, alright? So it's hard to believe that this is causing this much confusion. Just focus on not dying to these lines and we can get hill pull every single one. Here we go. There's lines. And this next set is the important one. Be ready. Here it comes. Move in to red so I can soak your fucking mechanic. If not, see you later. Lines.
I got blue.
Tanich, you have 11. Vic, you have 14 on my group. Get out. And this next mechanical set includes the lines and then the movement. Make sure you redot them. There's the lines. We should be running, guys.
I need a grip, guys.
Here.
Somebody grip me.
Good link. Make sure you're dipping in the back of it. Stop running into people. 3, 2, 1, back in. Good. Lines. Watch Tanich. Tanich's dead. Oh. Okay, here comes new set. We need to immediately soak that person to full.
Cop, get in front of me.
on the way back in. Soak them again. Lines again. Is that we just need to top off before they leave? So now, should we topping them off?
It means up on it.
A lot of people who can help, but you should be good. Just make sure somebody, some defensive on him is good. Protect that somehow. Alright. Lines and run. Lines and run. Go.
Yeah, I tried moving over, but it was gonna hit the group.
Flip it.
That's what I mean
Oh yeah. Chris, are you there? Give me my phone, please. It should be charged now. Progression night is not the funniest night, but is the required night, eh? Meh? Meh? Okay. Food.
Then the second time that happens, it's a whole mechanic slot earlier. So all you have to do is you wait for the Desolate, soak to full, and that person cannot die unless they get hit by another person's mechanic, okay? And we just failed to do that. So let's get serious about this, alright? Have the weak
Let's get serious, serious.
Where the health pools are at for each person with the mechanic. You see how many stacks people have, make a call, and make the right decision, okay? Here's a raid check. Eat up.
Wanna get serious. Look at his big old belly and open chest. He's looking right at me like a creep.
Here we go, guys. Gotta get to the pull. Gotta get to the enrage. Every pull. Use the lines. Okay, new set is out in a few seconds. This will be the most important one. Soak these people immediately and spread out. Soak on the way back in. Make sure Vomit gets soaking on the way back in. Lines again.
3, 2, 1.
Got square.
And this set just needs to be soaked right after this Desolate to full. So as soon as the Desolate's over, soak to full, soak to full, soak to full, soak to full. And run out.
3, 2, 1.
And that's it. Next is lines and run, lines and run, lines and run. There's the lines. There's the run. Three, 2, 1. Back in, back in, back in. And it's the lines immediately. Coming up. There it is. And this next set is the most important one. As soon as the person gets it, they need to be soaked. Soak these people immediately, and then as soon as the overwhelm's over, run, now run, now run, now run. And soak on the way back in, back to your spots. Lines, lines, lines.
2, 1.
This is an easier one.
Yep.
After the Desolate, we soak to full. Soak Resty to full on my group. Get him to full, get him to full, get him to full, get him to full. And run now, run now, run now, run now, run now.
Watch track.
2, 1.
And then next is lines, guys. Lines and run. And try not to run super early, everyone else. Focus on DPS. There's the lines. The 4 people run. Everyone else get as much damage as you can and take portal and go. And this is my barrier and shit. Good. Make sure those people are in the barrier.
2, 1.
It's gotta be topped off before you go out.
You guys want to try to be in both of those to reduce the damage the boss deals? Not just one.
Naya, make sure to reset. Naya, make sure to reset.
Watch lines, watch lines.
I've got square. Naya, don't soak. Naya, don't soak.
Merc or Pyro, soak square, please.
Desolate, and then it's big one here. New set. Soak immediately.
Naya, you need to clear. Big heals on Naya.
And soak Vic on the way back in.
Naya, do not soak. Do not soak.
Soak square.
Lines, lines.
2, 1.
That's pretty much it. Desolate here. As soon as this is out, soak these people to full, soak these people to full, soak these people to full, and then run out.
Do not. Oh.
Run out.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, next is the lines, guys. There's the lines.
Fucking
We got a lines facing
cop,
the direction,
dude.
so I might as well swipe.
Stop moving! Stop moving! He just fucking wiggles around. Oh my god. He's gotta stop moving. Oh my god.
Okay, run back, I guess. Let's go. So repair on the way back.
Does he not understand how the
Focus
fucking
up
thing
on
works?
surviving
He's just
these
so stupid.
Overlap to these mechanics, guys, alright? Wasting so many battle reses. It's crazy. These are so easy mechanics.
I just can't stand it. Can't stand it. God damn, man. Frustrating.
Eat up, Sarah. We have to stop losing so many people to these very easy mechanics, right? I'm calling as much as I possibly can. You just need to pay attention to what's happening on your screen, alright? Here we go.
Ha!
Okay, first is the lines immediately. Once the person gets the mechanic, they're in no danger. Here comes the Destillate. And this new set needs to be soaked. Spread out. Back in and soak on the way back in, shears especially. And that's it. Lines.
I'm gonna need help out, Orange.
This one we just need to top off after the Desolate. Here's the Desolate. Top the person off now. Make sure they're at full health. Make sure they're at full health. Make sure they're at full health. And run now, run now, run now, run now, run now. And next set is lines and running. Lines and running. There's the lines.
Need help
Then
out.
again to line. Very hard mechanic. Let's run. Make sure we're in the link. 3, 2, 1. Back in. And lines again.
Got F.
Now be ready for the hard swap. 5 seconds, new set, and immediate soaks. Red, get right here as soon as you're here. Shears quickly to red. Put out. Back in, make sure you're healing people on the way in. Lines again, lines again, lines again. New set. After Desolate, we soak them to full. We don't over soak. Desolate now, soak them to full, soak them to full. I will soak, Sarah, don't soak. And run out now, run out now.
I'm gonna die on square.
2, 1.
See ya.
Lines and run, lines and run. I got barriers.
In both, guys. In both.
1.
All heals left.
Back in, back in. This Valkyrie form is fucking haunting my dreams. Swipe it up.
Don't know why we're wiping it up.
So what happened to you, Rick?
I just didn't get any one to soak in my circle.
Okay, can you do me a favor and look at the weak ore and call somebody out who can soak? That's why we're using this weak ore. Check out who has low stacks and say their name. They will come and soak.
Yeah, boy! We've gotten him to 7%. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 7% is not terrible, but we've gotten him to enrage like 5 times. It's frustrating. But, you know, such is the way of progression. Interesting fight. Might as well just release them. Well, honey, if he's dying, what percentage of health do you think he probably would have to die? I'm not a rocket scientist, but I think it would be maybe be 0. There you go. We got him to 7. Just close, but just not there yet. Crazy, do we have anything going on Saturday? Because Jeff wants to know if I can do a RPG. I just don't know if we have anything going on. Do you maybe have an appointment on Saturday or something like that? Okay. I should be good then. Get my other flask. Gulp gulp. If I have an appointment, I'll most likely be in early later. Okay. That's fine.
Tools I've set up for you guys. You guys ready? Check.
Bum, 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 bum.
Okay, here we go.
You have? See, that's why I thought it wasn't gonna work. I just felt like no one was gonna buy it. How many times have you re-put them up?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, lines next. There's the lines.
Oh boy, what'd you do?
And now this next set needs to be tended to well. Spread out.
Alright. There we go.
And make sure you soak again. Here comes the lines.
2, 1.
This new set we have to tend after you desolate. To desolate. Soak now. Top the person off. Top all 4 people off. And after overwhelm you run, which is now. Run now.
My entire group needs to reset stacks, like holy fuck. Nobody in orange soak but me.
Lines again, and this is the run after the lines. Go ahead and run.
Good reset, orange. Really good reset.
Make sure you're dropping stacks here.
3, 2,
2, 1, back in. Good. Where you're going quickly. There's only 3 people total on mine. That's on Vicaria. Watch the line. Desolate now, and then quickly soak the next person. Be ready. Here it comes. I have Rusty. Get to me quickly. Soak him to full. That is that. Back in and soak them on the way.
Jehu, make sure to reset.
Line Lines, guys.
Jehu, move left. Move left.
Clutch, we get him up. Okay, we got overwhelmed. And soak these guys. Get ready to move out.
Jehu, reset. Reset.
Right out.
Need more on Rick.
Jehu, you're gonna need an external here.
Okay, next is the lines and running. There's the lines. And we run now. Should we dot him?
In boat.
And we're back in. Lines, 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 lines. Okay, we got Desolate, and then it's a big swap. Get ready. So I'm Vic, you might be Vic.
Make sure to reset.
Go, go, go. We heal Vic on the way back in. Good. Perfect.
No.
Lines.
Careful, all three of you.
And you set.
I'll soak this when it gets bad.
10-2 after Desolate, which is right now. 10 to it. Top these people off. Make sure everyone's topped off. And after the overwhelm, you run, which is right now. Go ahead and run.
Also.
Good. And it's lines and running, guys. Lines and running. There's the lines. Make sure you re-dot and drop any stuff on the ground. And run. In the link. Link. 2, 1. Back in. And pots are up now. Lines, guys. Go ahead and pop. Overwhelm. Yep, boss. And it's Desolate, and then a big switch. Get ready to heal the next set immediately. Whoever has red cannons, come right to me. Good. And spread out. And heal everybody up. Dead.
I'm fine. Just get out of my seat. I'm fine.
Lines, guys. Lines. I'm panicking with the lines. Jesus Christ. Desolate. Here we go. Right after this, we have to soak. Get everybody up. Only a few of us there here. And run now. Okay, it's lines and run, guys. Lines and run. And this boss gets fucking low. Let's get this done. Another death. Unreal. Let's run. Make sure you drop shit at the ground and run. I got a barrier. Make sure you get both. Now we're back in. Seconds to kill. Lines.
Pyro keeps Sarah up.
I'll help Sarah.
I got Kano.
I'm gonna die anyway. Let me get there.
Okay, this next mechanic kills everybody. Be ready for an immunity. Desolate first. Here we go. Live if you can somehow.
My shadow will
kill
This
you.
dude slapped me.
Got some good
1%.
parries.
Yeah, that's not bad. We had 2 people dead most of the time. That's pretty good.
There you go. 3 deaths to lines.
1%.
Literally just wait for the boss.
1% with 3 dead most of the time. I think we can get this one. I think it's definitely going to happen. Plus he drops weapons, which is a big deal. Or, no, he doesn't do weapons. He does a belt. There's a couple things. That's close, though. That's really, really close. I should probably run back. Doesn't hurt, it's not that far away. That wasn't bad. I hate this fight when it comes to healing, though, because you don't know who you're supposed to heal until you realize that they have a debuff on them and you can't fucking heal them. It's so frustrating. Oh well, it's a good wipe. 1%'s not bad. Flying moose. These ladies schlubs, get them up. That's really, really, really close. 1%. If I could put in more damage, I could, but it's tough sometimes. I need to get that cat weaving. Cat weave, cat weave, cat weave. Bum, 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 bum. I didn't want to move. I want to move those weak auras. Where's it at? I want to move those right about here. That'll be better there. So I'll be able to see it better next to my heels. Look at this son of a bitch. This big belly bitch. Always looks at me.
Just toss your dots on the boss that you're running after.
This big belly bitch.
Great pulls, guys. Great pulls, guys. Great pulls, guys. Can't say it enough, man. Love seeing the fucking enrage. Every fucking boss we do, I love enrages. It's the best because you get to see the whole fight. You know everything that's happening. Here we go. Let's kill this boss.
You have seen enough this fight, let's kill him.
Let's kill this bird.
Free pot makes you get good burst. Lines, guys, lines.
How do you die in the first fight?
Pathetic, honestly. Oh man. Okay, get ready. Let's swap here. Desolate. Get to red, 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 get to red. Get away. Sure, sucking on the way back. Good. Here's lines. Let's overwhelm first, then desolate. We want to soak these people to full. Be in the soaked now. Soak these people to full. And as soon as the tank mechanic is over, you run. So that is right now. Go ahead and run. Good. And next is lines and movement, guys. There's the lines. If you don't have it, when you have the thing, you can go. Otherwise, get some dots on them, drop shit in the ground, and get out. This is the link. Make sure you're in this link. You really do not want to be ice blocking here, guys. You want this for the end. Trust the CDs that we have. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Good. And lines are next. There's the lines.
Got blue after line.
And you're overlapping on blue mark every single fucking time it goes out over there. Desolate here. This is a big swap. Big swap. Big swap. Big swap. Nobody on red. Get the red good. Heal them up and run. I got boss. Lines.
3, 2, 1.
Need help at orange. Need help at orange.
And as soon as this death light goes, we soak. Let's soak. Soak these people to full. Soak these people to full. And then after tank mechanic, you run. After tank mechanic, you run. Go ahead and run.
3, 2, 1.
And next is lines with the movement. Here it comes. There's the lines.
So correct, so
And
correct.
again,
Guys,
literally the same
are
fucking
you
three
fucking
times.
kidding me?
This is
You are in
fucking
the
insane.
exact same.
I've learned to just mute it after we start wiping. It gets a little bit much sometimes. Everyone thinks that they're the leader, everyone thinks they're the best, but they don't do this shit themselves either, you know? Yes, I have 1,000 messages. Why am I on this text change? Get me off it. Jesus. I'm the best. What are you doing right now? You guys dangening with best tank NA Keith Kirkert. Touching plants. You know, that's a really important thing to do. Make sure when you're out there, if you see someone botting, you report them. Do your part. Do your part. Gabe. Do your part. Every time I go urban, every time I go Keith Urban, I make sure if I see some of them fuckers out there, I report the shit out of them. I got like my 8th one today. My 8th mailback saying that they banned somebody. It feels good when it happens. You're not urban in the good spots then, man. You gotta really pick it up. Those are rookie numbers you're probably getting, you know? Always see a ton in Bastion. There's a spot in Bastion. It's like just northeast of Heroes Rest. There's like a little pond with a tiny waterfall. Right before the grass gets kind of white and silvery, it's like just southwest of Spires of Ascension. There's always a ton of farmers in that little pond for some reason. It must be like a weird sweet spot of like a lot of those they're like wyverns, like ghost wyverns that pop up. But that's like a weird spot where I always see a ton.
Here we go.
I think I've reported about 5 from that particular spot.
Lines. Okay, Desolate, and then get ready for the swap.
What the hell happened?
Dead somehow. Here comes swap. Make sure we soak, and spread out. And back in, make sure you're soaking on the back end. Lines again.
2, 1.
Here comes the Desolate. And quickly soak these people up to full. Then you can run out. in lines and run, guys.
It's twice. It's too far.
Blink. 2, 1, back in.
Got square. Need help now.
This is just
Boss
it's actually getting right
positioning.
now. Let's wipe it up. I don't know what else to take. This is the easy.
$750. Is that including? Oh, that's probably like including like Ghost Blossom and stuff. Where you get them from though? Problem is, I'll get like 200 real quick in Bastion. I'll get 200 real quick in Maldraxxus. I think those are two, because I have two pretty good routes for those two. But when it comes to like Widow Bloom, it's terrible. I just can't. I can't ever find a good path for that place. Like I feel like the sun place in like the Light's Breach in Revendreth is pretty good. There's a, if you just stay on wherever there's like land, you know what I'm talking about? So like there's like scorched earth and there's like grass. If you go where there's grass, there's usually a decent amount of Widow Bloom. And so I have a little path there. And also, there's also been about 5 or 6 spots in the elite area, like the really tough area, where like the powerful people of Revendreth usually are. That's not bad either. And then there's a few by where that one quest we have to like kill bears, spiders, and beasts. There's usually a bunch right there too. There's not a ton in like the area with all the smog and stuff, like under all the bridges. That doesn't have a ton of stuff. You once in a while get something, there's not a lot. So I have a kind of a route, but it's not a great route. Part of me thinks if you just go in circles in the Light's Breach area, you'll get more bang for your buck. Maldraxxus, I have a great route. For Ardenweald, honestly, if you just go to the maze, that's usually where a ton is. But a trick to that is, if you jump on one of those mushrooms, you get a buff that shortens the aggro range of your character. So you hit on one of those mushrooms, and then you just go to town in that area, and there's usually a lot in that area. It's a pretty decent little route there. It's like the westernmost part of Ardenweald is kind of the best for Vigil's Torch. When it comes to
It's a good call. Definitely stop moving after you get in your position.
when it comes to, what's the other one called?
Cool. Got a
When it comes to Rising Glory, the best is like you just go into the big slopes, the big plains.
And we get this done. Kill this boss very easily.
For things that kind of like go like that, that's usually where those are all at.
Use the second Stingray.
There's a couple like in the cracks and stuff, but it's not worth it.
Here we go.
And I always pick up all the Ghost Blossoms. I feel like if you pick up a Ghost Blossom, you are hiring a chance that it'll be replaced by a Rising Glory or something like that. These are the tips you can learn.
Okay, lines are out.
On blue, just a little bit.
Once it's Desolate, and then it's Big Soak. Ready, the swap test happened. Make sure we're soaking quickly. You can spread. Soak on the way back in, guys. Lines, guys.
Up on square.
2, 1.
And now, as soon as this Desolate is over, we need to top this person up. That means top this person up quickly, 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 quickly. And run out, run out, run out, run out.
Do not stack the blue.
2, 1.
Make sure you're helping Vic. Good. Okay.
Pawns.
Next is lines and run, guys. Lines. Get ready to run. Okay. And redot. Drop shit on the ground and run. Make sure in the link.
Top Naya, please make sure to reset.
2, 1. Get back in.
Naya, you got 10 seconds.
Can't soak blue for a while.
Lines, lines, lines. No reason to run out.
Great reset.
Okay, this is the big swap here. Get ready for the swap. Immediately get to red, whoever has red. Good, and you can go. Quickly back in, soak on the way back in. Make sure you guys are soaking on the way back in. Lines again, lines again, lines again.
2, 1.
Good work on the lines. And we got mechanics again. After Desolate, we soak again. As soon as the Tannage move into Salandria, everybody soaks to full. Soak Fletch into full, soak Fletch into full. And run away, run away, run away, run away.
Don't overlap. Don't overlap.
2, 1.
And back in. You'll be safe, don't worry. Next is lines and we're running away. Here comes these lines. We'll kill each other with these. And we're running away. Running away now. 5, 4, 2, okay, go, 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 go. Back in. And lines next, guys, be ready. There's the lines.
I got the square.
Vic, you need to reset. Vic, you need to reset.
Is
So, X, please.
Okay, no.
Okay, this is the big swap here, be ready. As soon as red gets it, come right to me. Quick carry out. Right to me. Top all these people and run, run, run. Good, and heal them on the way back in. Get in Ricks, 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 get in Ricks. Good. Lines again, lines again, lines again, lines again.
Big movement.
Nia.
There are overlapping lines again.
Nia.
Another Desolate, and this is soak to full, soak to full, soak to full, soak to full, soak cop to full, soak orange to full, soak orange to full, and run away.
Big heals on Slush.
I'm fine.
2, 1.
Watch out. You ready to run?
Yep, lines. I'm resing Naya. Quickly take it.
Yeah, we're
We
good.
have lines. And there's the link. Run away.
So fucked.
Make sure there's link, guys.
Get out of the middle there, guys. You're doing that there too much.
3, 2, 1, get in.
There's so many fucking balls everywhere.
Lines again.
No one's clearing shit.
That's the light here, and then it's big swap.
We're gonna need help on orange because
Make sure you pot it. Swap, heal these full, and go.
I'm dead.
Somebody overlap right on top here.
God damn it, man.
Lines.
Oh well. I think if you pick Blood or Death Blossom, it does respawn the other ones. So like if you pick a Death Blossom in Revendreth, there's a high chance that it turns into Widow Blood. Or Widow Bloom. Well, we're getting to the enrage at least. We're just out of healers. Ba, 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 ba. We got to the enrage again. Got him 13. It's a little frustrating. The luck of having 3 in one area is rough. We just barely hit each other. Doesn't mean all nuns have a chance to spawn another related. Yeah, so like the more you pick them, it's not as bad as it used to be. I used to hate picking stuff. Now it's not that bad. You just put on some music or watch a YouTube video and then just do it. You get like a 700 dead in like real quick. It's not a big problem. And fishing is almost pointless right now. Other than for feasts, like fishing is just so pointless. And the fish just don't sell for enough. Which I think that's the biggest disappointment when it comes to gathering and stuff for this expansion. Is fish are just kind of stupid. Like they don't really do much. I don't really fish at all. Again, I didn't fish last time. I don't know how important it was to fish before. Or how profitable it was to fish before. I just feel like it's not really money efficient right now. I think the most money you can make right now is skinning tenebrous ribs and herbs. I don't even know how good ore sells. Like, is ore worth getting? How well does fishing sell though, and do you have to constantly re-up it? That's the question. Where are you? If you're in Revendreth, you might so if you're in Revendreth, you might have gone through a bug swarm. Bug swarms stick on you forever in Revendreth. Maldraxxus, there's something else there too that's like it's like a little like spider that jumps on you. That can stick on you forever as well. So you're gonna have to like hearth and go back. Or log off, wait for your character to be completely out. Like logged out. Like when you log out, your character stays in the game for a little bit.
With everybody alive.
You might want to log out,
So
wait like
even if
5 minutes,
DPS
log
die,
back in.
it's fine, but the healer deaths are
You
just
want that character to
handcuffed.
completely leave the
Can't
server.
survive the rest.
How is my chest thing doing? 55 minutes. But there's like these bugs
Here we go.
in a certain area that can jump on you. Those can really hurt you and stick you on you for a long time. Also, if you ever run through the big boss, you can do it too. Oh boy, this lag.
2, 1.
Holy lag, Batman.
Here comes lines. There it is. Here comes first Desolate and then the swap of the...
This lag, holy shit. I can't even do anything.
So you guys are healing them up to full. Back in, heal them up, back in. Lines, lines, lines.
2, 1.
Here comes Overwhelm.
Got blue.
Desolate here, and then we all soak. Everybody top each other, And after Overwhelm, which is now move. back in. Make sure you're healing people on the way back in. Good. And next is lines with movement, guys. Be ready to go. There's the lines. And we're going. Now.
Oh, fuck, sorry. I need a group.
That's fine. Make sure in the lane. 3, 2, 1. Back in, back in, back in. Lines, 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 lines. Gotta be back in quicker, guys, so we get these lines handled properly.
My lag. Holy shit! I can't cast
Big
anything.
swap. Be ready for the big swap.
Slush 22.
Big swap, big swap. Soak these people. Soak these people to full. Get out.
It is insane how
Back
terrible
in.
this
Stand
is.
with your partner on the way back in. Make sure Nai is getting healing. Watch this. Good. Lines again. Okay, so as soon as the desolate, we soak. Big soak right now. Big soak right now. Big soak right now. Top people. Top people. Top direct. Top direct. And run out. Run out. Run out. Run out. Okay, it's lines and running, guys. There's a hellstone or something. I'll eat people who are low. Here's the lines. No one shares die. Soak him if you have to. Okay. 2, 1. Back in, back in.
This healing is
And
terrible
lines
right
and
now.
lines.
Oh, dude, that last minute movement, bro. Stop it.
Okay, the boss. Desolate here, and then it's huge swap. We need to do this perfect. Cannage. Soak me. Get out.
I cannot heal myself. Jesus
the other guy.
Christ.
Slush was literally right behind me. I tried to move out of it and
I didn't see.
Watch lines, watch lines.
Holy shit, dude.
Heals on orange.
Get ready for the desolate. We need to top people on desolate.
Watch Rick
Everybody
on
soak.
blue.
Cannage come in and soak.
Watch
Cannage
Rick
come
on
in and
blue.
soak.
I'm good, I'm good. I have cloak, I have cloak.
And run out, guys, run out. This is very big here. You need to do something serious to survive. I might not, but I might help.
This is insane lag. I cannot control my character.
Okay, it's lines and movement.
Oh fuck, I'm in the wrong
The
spot.
lines. And quickly take the res and run. Don't let Tannage die. Soak Tannage if you have to. There's the link. 2, 1.
Watch Vic.
That's how bad my lag is.
Breath.
Lines,
Focus on-
lines, 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 lines. Heal
Watch
Salandre.
Vic
Heal these
on
people.
orange.
Why are people not getting help?
Rick on orange.
Desolate again. And it's big swap. You can do this right. Get ready. Red's on sign. Soak him.
Come on blue, I can help you.
And get out.
I'm gonna need big help on this effort.
Someone needs my help.
In lines. This is an easy soak. Desolate. Heal the full. Heal everyone to full. Heal everyone to full. Soak. Everybody soaks. Run out. Okay, and it's time to run with lines. You ready? More deaths to lines. Let's run. the barrier. You have to be in the barrier first. Back in.
My Shearus reset. I'll soak.
Lines.
I'll soak, but I got 20
There's no one to soak you.
I'm here.
I got it. I die anyway in like fucking 3 seconds. Circuit 5. Get ready to get.
5%.
Yep. We just need to clean this up, guys. We have this kill, man.
Waiting, dang, dang. %. I mean, this has been a night of close calls. You just clean it up a little bit, and we got it. It's the most frustrating thing. So many close calls. Like, I can live with close calls. Those don't hurt. That lag was fucking terrible. Shut up. Womp womp womp.
A lot of people are like hedging out of the AMZ. You're healing the boss more by doing that. So unless your damage you're doing is out healing the healing you're doing the boss,
There should be plenty of room in the back of both bubbles for 4 people in the front. Okay? And when we do that right, you're gonna see how fucking easy it is. The link carries this. If we had a second shaman, this would be a complete joke. We would kill this already. But absolutely, you have to play it right. At that point, we can't have any deaths there. Okay? Here we go, guys. This is the closest fucking kill we've ever been on a boss. Let's get it done.
Let's go!
well, you could stack them in that consume phase to heal the boss close.
Let's go, Kinkashi.
Good idea. Just don't sacrifice.
Hey, look, there's no fucking lag.
Here comes lines.
Blue now. Blue Rick, move back.
And now there's going to be Desolate and a swap. There's the swap. Be ready to soak the new players. Soak them and then run. Go. And we're back in. Soak on the way back in. Soak sure on the way back in. Great. Lines, guys, lines.
Attaboy orange, let's go.
And this is Desolate, so we want to immediately heal these people full. Heal them full, heal direct to full. Everybody's on direct, everyone's on blue, move in. Everyone is on blue to heal him to full.
On blue, calm down.
Pyro's still standing in the back. Okay, be ready. Get back in quickly. And now we're gonna have lines and movement, guys. Make this clean. Here's lines. And we're moving. Make sure you're dropping dots and shit.
Stop chasing me.
reset here. And back in, back in, back in. Just
Blue,
boss
soak on
ahead,
blue
good.
for a bit.
Okay, lines.
Let me
This
soak
is
brick
easy
on
one.
blue.
Help orange.
Cop reset, cop reset, cop reset.
Here comes Desolate, and then it's a big swap. Who's ready? Whoever gets these, you have to soak them. Me and Tanage, and yeah.
I got next on
Get
blue.
to red, get to red, get to red, get to red. Spread out, spread out, spread out. Run to the walls.
Cop, you're gonna need external.
Pyro
maybe.
leave, thank you. And heal Velocity, make sure you're standing in Velocity's thing.
Gonna need more than just me. I gotta hop out in a sec.
I'm good, I'm good, I'm here.
Lines, lines, lines.
You won't have what to get me.
Go blue, blue. You. Desolate and soak everybody to full.
reset,
Soak everybody to
nice,
full.
man,
Soak
reset.
everybody to full. Soak everybody to full. And run, 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 run.
Naya, make sure to try and reset. Same thing with Shears.
Soak on the way back. Good. And it's going to be moving again. Lines and movement, guys. This is very, we need to do this very clean because we don't have link.
Shears,
There's
2
the lines.
seconds.
Careful. Okay, let's run. Just play it safe.
Good
Don't
reset,
die.
dude.
Make sure you're in these CDs. Not running in front of the boss.
Watch Sarah, watch Sarah.
And we go in, back to boss.
Can't soak for a bit on blue.
Lines, careful. Okay, this is a tough one here.
Cop drop, good, good.
Desolate here, and then we're swapping. It's a hard swap, be ready. Clutch will come right to me.
Also, everybody else drop.
Okay, go, run. Run away. Good, back to boss. Soak on the way back in, soak Shearus and Fletcher on the way back in. Good, good. Ball style ejection, lines, careful.
Nice man drop, nice man drop.
Okay.
Cop reset.
Swap.
Where's orange?
Get ready to soak to full. Everyone soaks to full right now, soak to full.
Cop drop, cop drop.
Watch Sarah on X.
Good, good. Okay, run out, run out.
Cop, try and reset. Nice man, try and reset. Naya, you have 10 seconds.
Okay, so we got that's good. Lines and run, lines and run, lines and run. Okay. This is the link, so just get there.
Good reset, really good reset.
Make sure you're in the link.
Far away here. Pass goal, pass goal.
Come back in.
Second potion, 8 seconds.
Yeah, be ready.
The melee hit boss.
No.
Yep, they're good.
No,
Watch
no.
lines. Okay,
Shearus
this is a
slash
very
reset.
important swap, guys. Ready for the swap.
Can't soak blue.
Shearus, do not soak. Slush, do not soak.
Big swap, guys. Get to red quickly. Pop him. Direct run.
Cop, don't run into anybody. Good reset.
Alright. We got a deep breath here. Let's get it done. Lines here, guys. Okay, this is a very important one. Get ready to soak these people to full. Desolate, soak to full, soak to full, soak to full, soak to full, soak to full. And as soon as overwhelm is over, run out, run out, run out. I have not a thing here.
3, 2, 1.
I'm dead for sure. Good healing, thank you. Okay,
Deep
lines
breath.
and run, guys. Lines and run.
Someone help
Run,
with
deep
the, someone help with the orange.
Just get there and then
I got you.
In the bubbles. Don't heal boss.
train it. Stop refreshing fast.
Shearus, make it after this.
If you haven't potted, use it.
Cop, try and reset as well.
30 seconds to kill this boss.
You up on blue, please?
Watch
Slime, slime. I got blue.
Slush soak, Naya soak.
I'm gonna die in 20 seconds. Overwhelmed.
Help so.
Everybody soaks here, guys. There's no reason not to. We're about to wipe.
3, 2, 1.
Soak here.
Don't worry about the research. I'm moving out for research.
You're running out here. You need to be DPSing boss.
1%. 0.8. Kill this bitch.
Oh my god.
3.
Shadow!
2.
Draven! Save us, Draven! Oh, Draven, you fuck. Anybody, please?
0.1. Fucking kill him.
This is gonna be awkward.
Wow.
I can't fucking believe that.
The line at the last
When
second. Slime
we
redoes
hit
slime.
that-
We kill the boss.
When we
Point
hit rage-
1%.
When we have that in rage like that, and we're gonna die.
Holy fuck tits. 0.1. This fucker. I need a kitty. That's the problem. I have no kitty to say, no kitty, not my pie. That's the problem. Fuck! Goddamn kitty. Goddamn kitty. She ruined everything. It's all Kitty's fault. Because she had my pot pie. If she didn't have my pot pie, he would have been dead. Not Kitty, that Kitty. You know, pot pie. But Kitty. Bad Kitty. That's so frustrating. 0.1%. No kitty. Back kitty. Eat my papaya. Eat my papaya, kitty. No kitty. You chubby? Not kitty, back kitty. Eat my papaya. I got my lucker. I'm good now. That damn kitty. Ruining everything.
Big damage.
This is it.
Can you imagine if he
Here we
did
go.
one more lava shock, we would have killed that boss.
I'm ready to go. At least we have it down. It's just a fact of like, can we just not fucking die? We had Pyro dead the whole fight. At the end, Solandra is dead. God damn, it's so close. We just get sloppy at the end. It's what's frustrating and also somewhat interesting about Mythic fights. Like, you gotta be to the T perfect to get it done. Like, as the tier moves on and everyone gets really high armor and damage and stuff, it's easier, but still, even at that point, it's so hard. It's just dick hair close to everything all the time.
I'm ready for this renown, baby. Let's go.
Grasshopper, you're in the wrong spot.
God, man.
It does late, and then it's big swap. You ready? Whoever swaps in, we need to heal them to full. New Axe gets healed to full on my dude. Let's hope that. And run away.
reset.
Lines. Standing right on top of each other again. Alright, be
Go.
ready for the swap.
Pop, try and reset.
Here comes Desolate, we heal to full. Everybody heals to full. Everybody heals to full. Heal orange to full. Everybody's in soak.
I'm good.
And run out. Come back in quickly. And this is lines. Lines in the run with the link. Good, let's move.
Get in the link.
And the barrier too, reducing block.
2, 1, get him in. And here's lines. Be ready for the swap. Desolate in the swap. And the swap is very quick. We need to immediately heal these people to full.
Pop, try and reset.
Heal these people to full quickly and run out. Come back in, make sure you're on the way back in. You're soaking more. Carry up 25 stacks, manage your 14. Watch these lines.
Need help on orange.
Okay, be ready. Desolate and then full heal, guys. Full heal. Everybody soaks. Full heal. Carry up and soak. And run now.
Naya, reset.
Okay, lines and then we're vacating. Okay, go ahead and run. Make sure Fletching does not die. And we're back in.
Naya, 6 seconds on the reset.
Here comes lines.
Help blue, please.
Names. Desolate into swap. This is a very important time. Get ready for the swap. Quickly heal these people at full. Go ahead and run. That's still in there, man.
Green. Drive pain.
Lines. Okay, be ready for this Desolate and a big heal. Desolate, everybody heals to full here. Heals everybody to full. Everybody subs. Everybody to full. Everybody to full.
Cheers, here at 22.
Run. Overwhelm is run. Not die to overlapping the mechanics.
Shears, try and reset.
Cop, you're green.
Okay, and it's lines and vacate, guys. Be ready. Stay calm. Watch these lines. Okay, let's go. Blink.
Reposition after you.
Lines.
Can't put blue for 5.
Okay, be ready for a big swap here, guys. This is a very important time. Pops up. Ready for the swap. Heal these people full.
Pop, flush, reset.
Go, run. Okay. It's lines next. There's lines. Okay, be ready. We need to do this perfectly now. Everyone heals to full. Heal everybody to full. Every single player sub. I hate to say it, guys, but this is 3 healers' deaths again, man. We're really getting fucked by this. We just don't have these battle reps. Swipe this up. We gotta get another pull. He's the only
I can't.
10%. That would have been a kill too. If we don't die, I think it was a bad blink by Wobbles. Not trying to call him out. I think it was a bad blink.
It's fine. We don't need to.
We don't want to use that. We want to save
Good
that
run back.
for the kill.
Die quickly.
Tank should for the kill.
That was 10%. I think we could have gotten. It's just these little sloppy slops, you know.
Come back. That's fine. Please stop talking about stuff.
The link's got to get down just a little faster too. It's so frustrating when we get so close so many times, you know? There's just blue balls in all night. You know? Blue balls in all night. Let's see here. So this has me at three minutes, 2 minutes. So yeah. This is 2-minute cooldown. Right? Yeah, 2-minute cooldown. We got it.
Deep breaths in and out, guys. 2 seconds, go nuts.
Pick up, dude. You can back out
Line.
Alright, like,
Jesus, fuck.
Better.
just wipe it. Like,
Protection.
Let's do it like magnets to each other. Like little magnets.
Please stop making late movements with these mechanics, guys. Everything is telegraphed. Be ready for the mechanic.
Oh no, Sarah died.
She out there?
Sarah got enough of this shit.
Oh boy, you just want to kill him. I mean, get him so close. You just
you,
want to get him dead. You know. Just want to get him dead.
Yeah, there's a script you could run to disable the whole block.
That means you have like your objectives like in the middle of your display.
Do you randomly click it on accident?
I don't know. We'll talk about this later, okay, man? I'll give you a script. Okay, get ready. Res her up.
Rick's gonna solo? Okay. Sweet.
He's escaping from the Tarkov.
Coming down to our last pulls, guys. Please make the right decision.
The last push.
It's time to get this kill, though, right? Do you want to do this again next week? I don't fucking want to do this. Let's get this kill tonight. In a good position for next week. Here we go. Right check coming.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got that kitty in my pot pies. Kitty.
Here we go.
Oh no, here we go again. This fucking lag.
Here comes lines.
I got blue.
This fucking lag is insane.
There's Desolate and Big Swap.
God damn it. Put it right in front of my fucking face.
Lines again. See you guys who are 6 yards. I don't even know how to explain this anymore at this point. It just doesn't seem to sink in.
Help orange.
It's fine. I'll focus.
Don't put it on top of me.
Hey, we got lines.
Need to go on blue, please.
And you get the exact same thing again. I think that's enough for tonight. Yep, indeed. I don't know what's gonna.
Just a sloppy way to end. I think we could have won. I blame myself. I could have been able to get a few more wraths or some starfires before I died, but I didn't know if I was out of the fucking cocoon or not, you know. Oh well, we'll come back at it next week and we'll do a better job. It's progression. Last week we were like 60%. Now we're at consistently 3%. Shit happens. We got some sloppy sloppersons, you know? Some sloppy seconds. We got some sloppy seconds, so we just can't finish it. You know, it's a little frustrating. Alright, so we'll do this. Enable, rate cooldowns, enable, do that. Use this. And that's it for me. I'm gonna get a drink and I'll be back a little later, but Honey and Gabe, thank you so much for watching me tonight and getting my numbers up. I appreciate it. Where's Derek at? What piece of shit, I tell you. But I'm off. Bye.
Goddamn road 3 times and run all the red lights across a million seas just to have you next to me. Paris and Tokyo, I go where I have to go. Screw geography.